Well, hello, whoever happens to be out there. Hope you're having a good time, a good evening, a good morning, good day, whatever it is, wherever you are. Um, I already had some hiccups and other stuff going on, so I don't know how effective this is going to be. But as I mentioned, as the title should make evident, this is a stream in which we are going to celebrate the fact that the towering intellect and leader of the vast movement of something, who is known as Jose Maria DeCastro and or Chile and or Chilito and or that fuckhead. He goes by many names, and we're going to celebrate him tonight. And the fact that he is too dumb to realize that every time he does something stupid, more people are going to notice him. Not when he does something smart, not when he does something that could actually help him achieve his stated goals. So we're going to celebrate that tonight. Um, hello. Dan, Liz, welcome. Just an introductory rant here, and because I want to turn on that is also in recognition and celebration of the man, the myth, the legend, well, myth and legend in his own mind, Jose Maria DeCastro. So yes, subscribe to the channel, push the like button. Uh, yeah, you, 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 you should push that button. Yeah. Uh, Whether you're a dunce cap or not, you should push that button. And hey, Katie D, welcome, guys. So I actually was trying to limit myself to at maximum one chili thing a week, but he decided to file one of his other idiotic court filings, this one being a supplemental complaint, a second supplemental complaint, not nonetheless, that really all just lists more YouTube videos about his nonsense and quoting his videos and featuring his videos that hurt his fifis and made him stomp his little feet in anger and made him feel so wounded that he had to go out and remind us all about what a genius he is and how smart he is, and gosh darn it, he's good enough and smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like him. It's interesting how so much of his live streams, when he's driving around endangering other people on the road, so much of his live streams revolve around trying to convince the viewer and himself really about how smart he is, how special he is. Yeah. All right. The rant is about over. I'm going to go ahead and put this up there. This is the filing. I don't know whether anyone will be able to see it. Last time I tried doing one of these streams, everything was illegible, but we'll see if it's as bad this time around. I will also put up a link just in case somebody wants to join and comment instead of just typing in the side chat. Oh, this is interesting. I'm assuming you mean defamation? Is deformation? I don't know. I'm like I said in the chat earlier when I was misreading poor Carrie's comments. Uh, I'm more tired than I thought I was, so I might be misreading all kinds of things tonight. But I would love to hear what this defamation is that he's committed against you. If it's one of those featured in his complaint here, because that's basically what I want to do tonight. I want to watch some of the videos, some of the streams that Chilito is, crying himself to sleep over, I will put the link. So I've locked the link up at the top of the chat stream. Hopefully it'll work. Let me know if it doesn't. Oh, there's Dan from Welsh News Network. Let's bring him up and have him tell us all about what this defamation thing is. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Dan.
Hey, Steve.
So what is this defamation thing before we move
Well, did you catch the end of his live this evening?
on? Is that the one where he was going on about the sunset toward
Uh-huh.
the end? I unfortunately got called away as it was wrapping up. So, yeah, I was in the side chat of your commentary on it up to a point. I was just being driven insane by his inability to recognize that Descartes and Locke weren't exactly contemporaries, even though they were technically alive at the same time. But yeah, no, I did not see the very end. What happened?
He made a whole load of allegations against me that I'd faked his criminal record and submitted it to Gunner without naming me by name, having forgotten that on Monday he had his cousin, on his behalf, send an email to Gunner with exactly the same accusations in, word for word, including the monetary offer to make it all go away.
Oh, was that the $5,000 thing? I caught a tiny bit of
Uh-huh.
it. Oh my God, he is, well, apparently, well, allegedly dumber than I thought. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that again, or find it on his channel before he takes it down, or maybe even go over there tonight and watch it. Um, Actually, you know what? You just made me change my plans. Let's watch that, shall we? Let's defame.
Well,
Let's.
if you're going to do that, there's a
Yeah.
piece that your audience needs. Hang on.
Okay.
Open in browser.
All right. Let's see. The system must be changed. That was the nonsense from earlier tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you have a look backstage.
Okay. Let's see what we
Yeah.
got. Let's see if I
Mr.
can.
Klein, I am writing to you on behalf of Jose DeCastro. As it turns out, some of the information you got from Welsh News Network about Mr. DeCastro's criminal history was faked by Welsh News Network. You then posted this false and defamatory information in your video with the following URL. Mr. DeCastro is requesting that you publish a retraction within 30 days and pay him $5,000 or he will file suit in Florida for defamation, which includes republication of defamatory comment and other torts. Mr. DeCastro is also adding you to his federal copyright lawsuit and is willing to include the copyright cause of action in his settlement and release for the same $5,000 and retraction. This offer is made pursuant to Florida Statute 768.79 and Florida Rule of Civil Procedure 1442. Thank you for your time and consideration, Matt DeCastro.
Ah. Okay. So I take it Gunner's in Florida, or otherwise that makes
Nope.
sense. Oh, he's not.
Nope.
I'm not
Yet
sure.
another swing and a miss by DeCastro.
Not sure what sense that makes then. And hey, Conspiracy. Hey, Jesse. Hey, Kelly. Welcome, welcome. So let's see. Let's spread the defamation of Dan from Welsh News Network. Yeah, I actually was at some point going to go into this and pull out him talking about how he's going to teach. He's going to teach constitutional law scholar, whatever the hell that means. And then he went on about Locke trolling Descartes.
Not without a shovel, he didn't.
Yeah, Locke was what, 13 or something when Descartes died. I mean, he was still a kid. So let's see what Chili has to say.
It just takes time. It just takes time. Anyway, I hope I finished any of my thoughts today, but someone pointed out my ADHD was flying.
Is that before? Is that?
I'm trying to remember. I think that might have been before.
Okay, let's see.
Today, so I apologize. And if you have any questions from this particular video, just drop them in the comments section. If you see an icon on here, like here's Press with Rancor.
I mean, before he did this or after this, that's what I was trying to say. When he goes off on his complete inanity. Do you know? Do you remember?
I'm trying to remember.
I'll just shout if I should scroll forward or backward, but let's see what he has to say.
No who Press with Rancor is, but if you see an icon and it's unrecognizable, and then the name says like Dip Low, then you know that is a state actor or railroaded this person, literally took in their nightstick and shoved it down their throat, and you're like,
what the hell? Oh yes, this is him going on about everybody that criticizes him online is some sort of government plant, right? I saw part of that and laughed. Let's see.
Cool, whatever, right on. Well, listen, I'm not perfect, so I will make mistakes, but for the most part, everything I tell you is as honest and truthful as I can be. That's just the way it is. Because if you like me or don't like me, I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm on a mission. You can come along for the mission, or whatever state I'm governor, I'm going to put a consumer protection agency in there, and it'll affect the entire country. You won't be able to rip us off anymore. You won't be able to rip us off because I'll put a consumer protection agency.
Well, that was his $10 deodorant, supposedly, huh? I've never paid $10 for deodorant.
I think I'm suing 8 people out of Ohio. I'm suing your ADHD. I don't know if I finished all my thoughts. I'm sorry if I didn't. But I go from one topic to the next extraordinarily quickly. And so, and just so you know, when I was studying and learning constitutional law, when I really went crazy over the pandemic, that's when because I had been studying all these different cases for so long, and then when the pandemic came around, I locked down, man, and I just started.
Okay, someone needs to enlighten me.
I'm just trying to find it now.
I'm not a genius like Mr. DeCastro, so what is a pandemic? He's trying to be clever. Okay, all right. Just being stupid. Okay.
Yeah, I'm off all meds, Peyton. I don't take any medication at all whatsoever.
I never would have guessed.
I don't take blood pressure medication. I don't take Adderall. I smoke weed now and then.
Okay, wait, wasn't he dying from high blood pressure just a few months ago? How is he not taking high blood pressure medication? Unless he's a liar.
But I don't take any kind of medication. Nothing. I don't take Tylenol. I take multivitamins. I take some multivitamins. But I'm not... the thing that scared me was, number one, my weight was too high. When my blood pressure went bananas, when I was dealing with a lot of adversity from life, my car getting stolen, being in a place I didn't know anybody, being attacked by random people, just strange things were happening. And so then with my knee injury and going through personal strife, I gained 40 or 50 pounds. I was up around I was 190 when I was training for that exhibition, and then from 190 in August, I got up to 230 pounds in December. Now I'm down to 207.
It's 15 minutes and 20 seconds he starts.
All right, let's go straight there, because he is just, once again, trying to rewrite history despite the fact that it's well documented.
Look, it is what it is. And for the coppers who want to target me, you can do whatever you want. But if I come out alive, you'll get sued. And eventually the story will come out. And that's and just so you guys know, there's one guy I'm suing. And I'm suing the guy to get to the depositions. Because when I depose this piece of garbage and the lies he said, I can't wait for people to see his deposition tape. and then see the contrast of other people testifying and saying, that's not true. So I don't care if I win a dime from that loser, but I can't wait for those depositions to tape to show what an actual fraud the dude is, like a full-on fraud. And that's what just like we expose bad cops, I'm doing the same thing here. I'm exposing bad people. And oh, by the way, let me clear something up for everybody. In November, I pulled over on the side of the road for California Highway Patrol, and I filmed them. And then a fake ticket was created that they stated that those cops gave me a ticket on the side of the road. The people who created that fake ticket, you're getting sued. I finally got you. I finally got you. Yes, I finally got you. Because I had to go through so much to get my DMV record, but I finally got my DMV record. The cops in California, the Highway Patrol, they never gave me a ticket. We know who created the fake ticket.
How much effort is it to get a DMV record? I thought it would just be, go to the website, put in your driver's license, and there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's also talking about the wrong date. I never said, and nor did Gunner, that he got tickets for that stop.
It's not true. I did not get ticketed. When I pulled over, and the video is called Dumb and Dumber, there's the picture of the two pigs, and I put Dumb and Dumber on the thing. It's like November 16th, about there. Between November 13th and November 18th, somewhere in there is the video. You can find the video. It says Dumb and Dumber on it. So anyway, not only did someone create a fake ticket for me that's not real, they then gave it to another YouTuber who purported it to be fact. That's defamation, bro. That's defamation. You are getting sued, bro. Call your lawyer. Get your.
Actually, the other person is not defamation. Yeah. See, this is what I was thinking too. Wasn't it before
August?
Yeah.
Guess where we got the ticket from?
Go ahead.
The court that found him guilty in absentia.
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to ask, because I have in the back of my mind, there's something vague about him not contesting a ticket or not showing up for a hearing and them just entering a default judgment.
It was a funny video. He recorded the whole scenario. He first got busted for speeding. He then saw someone else pulled over at the side of the road, so he pulled over in front of them, and it was one of his more creepy ones because there is this very, very young girl driving, and he starts hitting on her. And he has to be probably 3 times her age. So it's like, this is creepy. He gives the police some shit and then leaves. The police sent him a ticket in the mail for stopping on the side of the road. They didn't even bother to ticket him at the side of the road. They just sent it him in the mail. He didn't bother to respond to either of those tickets, didn't bother to go to court, didn't argue his case, so was found guilty in absentia.
Yep. Which is what happens if you don't contest a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've had a couple of tickets over the years, and one I deserved it, so I didn't bother. The other one I contested, and actually 3, and it was pretty much wiped out because I could prove that was an erroneous ticket. And then the third one, I just wrote to the judge, I'm stupid, please don't take all my money, and they knocked the ticket down. But it was because I was driving without a valid license, because I didn't realize, you have to change your license within 90 days when you move to another state. I completely, A, didn't realize it, and B, even if I had, I would have totally forgotten. So I just had to show them my valid license and say, dear judge, I'm an idiot. And then they knocked the ticket way down.
But the truly great bit is he's going on about defaming
Yeah.
about being defamed by me whilst defaming me, not realizing I have the email that can tie all of this that he's talking about me.
Especially if they try to run the same game on two people. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
because, Gunnar and I don't talk, despite the fact that we work together to produce the very video he's pissed off about.
oh my. Let me play a few more seconds of this just to see if he says anything else dumb.
Your $5,000 ready. You created a fake ticket, bro. And by the way, it doesn't matter what country you live in. You created a fake ticket. We know where the source of the ticket came from. Got you, bro. Got you, you fucking troll piece of shit.
Okay, so
And just to make it even better, do you know what Gunnar never showed on the screen?
probably the ticket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What he did show on the screen was the warrant out for Chili's arrest from the harassment in Ohio, the harassment by telephone. And the one that's now been quashed because it's been so long was the warrant that was out for him in Henderson, Nevada.
Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can quickly pull that up. No. Well, let me do this actually. Then I'm real curious. Let's see. New tab. Duplicate tab. Let's see what we have.
If you're interested for the time mark on Gunnar's first video, it's 18 minutes, 13 seconds.
Oh, look at this. Stop, park, or leave vehicle on freeway. People versus DeCastro.
Mm-hmm.
2022. On August 8th, while possibly conducting one of his audits of a police traffic stops, Jose Maria DeCastro was issued a citation for stopping, parking, or leaving his vehicle on a freeway. On November 16th, record shows he was found guilty in absentia. So that's where the November comes from.
Yep.
However, it takes weeks and months to get to that point. Yeah, here we go. August 8th is when the ticket was apparently issued. File documents. Trial in absentia because he wasn't showing up. Citation filed in August. Court notice. Basically a courtesy notice letting him know, hey, dude, you need to come to court. Was in September. Then September 28th, there was pay or appear. Did not comply. So, and by November, found guilty in absentia. So, yeah, there would be no need to forge, quote unquote, a ticket because it exists and it's part of the court record right here.
Yep.
So, yeah, the court case number is W1158183. Okay, well, yeah, I think he has a defamation thing backwards in this case.
Yeah. So I'm going to be nice. We're doing a special live this evening, even though it's Wednesday, with one subject and one subject only. No videos, no nothing. I'm going to let the audience decide what I should do about it.
Oh, I hope I have a quiet day tomorrow. I can pop by and watch. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that I broke with plan and looked at that because, yeah, that is pretty dumb. And Mr. Pinochet, welcome aboard, General. Yeah, I'm afraid so. He is a lowbrow, lying con man. That does seem to be the case. All evidence seems to point in that direction.
Well, I've been sat on this email since Monday I had that email. and I've been sat on it, chewing my fingers off, going, nope, not going to say a word, gonna wait. I know he's going to do something stupid. And then he did.
I mean, that's something else I was noticing on one of his streams. He tells stories that there's videos that directly contradict, and that's the part that blows my mind. I mean, I understand that he's playing to his audience, but so long as he threatens other people, there are going to be folks, kind of like, again, I'm totally small fry here, but I really wouldn't give a rat's ass about his mission or any of that nonsense. It's when he is silencing his critics that's what gets me going. That's what gets me looking at these other videos and doing things like, oh, let's see. So this is copyright infringement. Oh my God, how terrible. Let's see what it is. Let's see what this person has to say about Chilito DeCastro. Oh, Masshole Report. Oh, this one here, very first one, you click on it. So he's linking to the whole video, apparently. No timestamp, no nothing. It's 2 minutes and 35. It's 2 hours and 35 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how is this introduction copyright infringement? It's not. Even if he was trying to provide context, this has nothing to do with any accusations. So let's see. What are they talking about?
I know what this is about. It's because it's the one with Felipe Hemming on it.
And I just said, money if it's there, but I don't even think he's got that.
Who the fuck is Carlos? I'm so confused.
Yeah. See, I saw. Oh, here he is, right here. So here's Mr. DeCastro.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. No, I think he would.
I don't think he's turned on to you like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
this seems like deflected sexual urges.
Okay, so they're using his video to make commentary about him and his video. Not infringement. Not that. That's basically, especially when we're looking at a 2.5 hour stream. Let's see here. So we got Chilito's fat head somewhere around 33 minutes. Okay, let's just assume that this is his video and not someone else's. So we fast forward here, and there's some more Chilito. And I would imagine anytime I stop, there would probably be them having paused it for 20 minutes. Because I remember this stream now where they were more confused about who they kept trying to bring in, some third party or named Carlos.
You're like, yo, put your dog on the phone.
Dude, you posted it on YouTube.
Yeah, see right here. So here we have again, they're pausing it, they're talking. So, no, this is not infringement. This appears to me the very definition of fair use. Although I love this thumbnail here. I think I shall have to do some copyright infringements of my own and steal this one for future use. Now this right here, this is possibly copyright infringement.
Only if you use it.
Yes, if I use it, I will be infringing on Kate Peter, whoever made this graphic, infringing on their copyright. I may just put it in an email to my friend my coworker and friend who absolutely hates Chilito, just to hear her scream when she opens her email.
That's mean. Do it. Do it. You should definitely do it.
Yeah. So yes, number one, I'm going to just, again, this is completely off the cuff, but that did not look like any sort of even close to infringement. In fact, him linking to the entire damn thing, I would imagine that a judge would say, would tell, show me, don't.
Wasn't he on this one at some point? Is
this the one he got on? Oh, here he is. Here. Oh, God, yes. Here he is. here he is with his. Let's okay. This is not turning out at all to what I was intending, but hey, this is much better actually. I think. I hope. Delete laws. Let's see where he pops in. Let's see what this is.
Yeah. Actually, we'll do this one.
Chili just pissed himself. The side chat is talking about him, so this is where he was in the side chat a little bit.
All right, 3 seconds. 1,
There it is.
2. You're in the dark.
Oh, no, I shouldn't be. Can you hear me, Kate?
Oh yeah, no, it's really chilly. Sorry, no, I gotta
get those people off. So look,
yes,
you know. So listen, the other day, I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but I was kind of, you know, going off about making sure that I sue you till eternity. So, but look,
that was a good legal decision. I think that it's going to cast you in an excellent light. So I really want to commend you on that. I think you're handling everything really well. I've been really impressed by it, honestly.
I don't know why my camera's not working. That's pretty weird, but I really wanted to look you in the face and tell you, look, you know, you got a family. If this is what you want to do for your career, I'm gonna keep doing with my career. But really,
you don't have a career, Chili. I do. Actually.
I didn't come to joust with you or take.
Well, I know, but I care a lot about accuracy, which is why I won't post on people claiming that you child traffic. That was ridiculous. We can both agree that. But I just want to be accurate. You are openly bragging about being homeless.
No, hold on, Kate.
No, what I said is that it appears. It would appear.
By merit. You just went by merit. You said that you would shoot down that I am a child predator, which is ridiculous. But then you so easily say I have a Ponzi scheme or I've ran a Ponzi.
No, I said that you don't have a career because you don't.
No, but Kate,
you were just bragging about being homeless. You're proud of being homeless.
Do I have a Ponzi scheme, Kate? Is there a Ponzi scheme I'm running?
Well, I mean, that's a really pointed question that you're asking in the middle of litigation. So I'm going to decline to answer that, and we can go by the merits.
Well, Kate, there's no.
Is it silly, Chili? I mean, honestly, what have you done with your life? What have you accomplished? You're a 50-year-old man.
Why would I take? Let me ask you.
Suing somebody that you don't even know. I understand what you're litigious. You're litigious. Oh no, I will pick a million fights with you. I'm not afraid of you, Chili. I will never be.
It's not being afraid, Kate. It's your priorities. I have other things.
No, my priorities are fine, Chili. One of us is employed and one of us isn't. Okay, so if you're trying to run me out of whatever you're trying to do, it's not going to work. I have a career. You do not have a career. I have a home. You do not have a home. I have a vehicle that has not been sold.
You've accused me of things that just aren't true.
I deny that. I deny that unilaterally. And I show proof of everything.
If I be quiet for 10 seconds and listen, then will you give me 10 seconds?
I don't have to give you anything, Chili. You're on my panel.
So then,
this is more people than view you, right? I have 731 people. You don't know what that feels like. I'm giving you an opportunity right now. I'm giving you the opportunity.
Okay, you want to give me 10 seconds? Do you want
10 seconds.
Okay, cool. Then I just want to talk civilly to you. So, look. You said some things that were legally where I would take action. So the thing is, though, is I do have my own mission, whether you want to.
That was 10 minutes, 10 seconds.
And then you have things you're doing with your life. And if this is what you want to do and this is what gets you fame and popularity, then cool. Then I'll be happy to be the person who sues you the rest of your life. But I don't want to do that. I want to
say that again.
I want to move on with my life because you've defamed me. You've done
I deny that.
In my perspective, just to be fair, because I said I want to have a civil conversation, in my perspective, you've done things for me to take legal action. So, but this isn't what I want to do with my life.
That doesn't seem to be the general consensus.
If you put up little things, if you put up little comments here, I'll leave. So you remove those or I'll just go. It's up to you. I'm not trying to.
You're not doing me or you any favors.
I'm not trying to take on you and your little posse. I'm just trying to talk to you like a person. I'm sorry my camera's not working. I don't know why that is.
Actually, generally, I would say that he's full of shit when he says his camera isn't working, but I tried to figure out how to use OBS, I think it was, and all I could do was broadcast sound and never got a picture going, so maybe, but yeah.
Nah, he's full of shit. He just doesn't want to show what his current location was.
Yeah, that could all, yeah. I mean, I hate to say that, yes, I probably think you're right. I always try to give people the benefit of the doubt, but maybe I'm giving it to the wrong person in this case, but
I was giving him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't say that it was because he was trying to hide the vast amounts of cocaine that he was doing in the background.
all right, let's finish this out because he hasn't leveled his quote offer yet.
It's really weird. But
no apology needed for that.
No, but anyway, is that better? No, it's still the same thing. Anyway, so listen, I just said I really would rather just settle with you and be done with this and have some basic stipulations between the two of us, and you go back to trolling people and doing what you want, and you don't have to bend everybody else's pocketbook and your own, and we can just move on.
I don't need to do that regardless at this point, Joey.
Well, all right, cool. But I was big enough to come here. A lot of people say a lot of things. I'm willing to settle with you, and you can walk away from this.
Can I ask you a pointed question? When did you first? No, honestly, I want to know a little bit more about you because I think that I haven't. When did you first develop your disdain for the First Amendment and freedom of speech?
That actually is a question that I would love to know the answer to, because clearly he hates the free and open exchange of ideas. That is, unless the idea is, I agree with you, Chilito, 100%, it must be silenced. I mean, that seems to be one of his drives.
Yeah.
It's just, Kate, I didn't come here to do an interview with you. And
or was it like
I'm going to teach constitutional law scholar in the next few weeks, but I just want to.
She thinks it's stupid too, apparently, I'm going to teach constitutional law scholar. So you put quotes around that and a TM next to it, I guess. Constitutional law scholar TM. Is that the idea?
I believe that's going to be the name of the show.
Yeah. It sounds very dumb the way when he uses it in a sentence like that.
Yeah, but the worrying thing is when he actually does the show, that's the part that's going to sound intelligent.
Yeah, to people who don't know to people who open books and read on their own. Yeah. All right, let's see. I still want to hear the settlement offer. I think it does come up here in a second.
You're going to teach constitutional law scholar.
So if the people here, if there's any rational people, I came here to settle with you. I came here to end this nonsense. This is still like,
you don't settle on a YouTube live stream.
No, you do actually.
World you live in.
You do. And so you have things to do. Listen, you do have kids that you should put your money and time into.
I do put my money and time into.
No, this takes
you haven't touched it.
So for
it doesn't take a lot of my time.
Listening,
it doesn't take a lot of my time.
No, for everybody listening who's rational, this takes an enormous amount of time.
For you, maybe, not for me.
Well, okay. Well, for any,
I don't feel the need to file a flurry of vexatious and frivolous, motions. So it doesn't take nearly as much time out of my life as it does out of yours. Right now, you're at the disadvantage. You are accomplishing nothing but suing me and talking about suing me. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I can shut this off and go back to my life. I spend, about 60 hours a week working and caring for my children. I go out with my friends. I even screen myself going out with my friends. I don't see you going out with friends. You're not living life. You're obsessing. I am not that important, Chili. I should not own this much. You are. You talk about
talk, I'll let you talk.
Non-stop, Chili. I own so much space in your head.
I came on your show to talk to you.
I feel like you should let it go for your own benefit at this point, honestly. It's not doing you any favors. You get very upset. The veins bulge in your head as you're talking about me, screaming. You said that you had nightmares about murdering me. Like, nobody should feel that way. Chili, you should never let it get that deep. You need to develop some restraint, some self-control. You're what, 50 years old? Half a decade, sir. These are life skills that most people can develop. I believe in you. I know that you can. I know that you can.
I came here to settle with you, Kate. If you don't want to settle,
you got to put down.
If you don't want to settle, that's cool. But,
you don't settle on a live stream. You have brought this to court, Chili. You have to continue to embarrass yourself in court now.
I just listened to you. Kate, I just listened to you talk for like a minute. So let me say something. Let the people, however many people who are actually here listening, let them listen to a conversation. So what I'm saying is, we have opinions about each other. I don't see you I don't see you in a very positive light. You don't see me in a positive light. That's fine. But what you have a channel that you started years ago doing what you're doing, and that's cool. If that's what you want to do, then you do it. And I'll move on, and you can move on. You keep doing what you're doing to all these people who are victims, and we'll put up with it. But I'm just coming here to walk away from this, both you and I, and let you just go on and focus, because this does take a lot of time and a lot of energy. You know,
I
so,
agree.
so it's just fill it. You can other things you can do with your time and your money. And I wish you the best in life, but I tell you, I came here like a man. I tried to speak time.
I want to say November-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. I could go back and figure it out when I signed up to be a paying member of the Masshole Report. And I guess I'm gonna have to sign up for your channel now, Dan, too, and being a paying member there, because God, this jackass is just intolerable.
I'm gonna try to speak rationally with you. Anybody who heard this that has any rational in their brain is like, this is stupid. I have some basic stipulations we can work on private, and we can both walk away from this. There's no point in this. This money is wasted. This time is wasted. We both have other things we really like to do. So
What are your terms, Chili?
let's work out our terms in private. Let's if we're gonna. I mean, this is the first time I saw this going on your channel, and I thought, we've never actually just said, what are the terms to settlement here, and can we just sit down?
Yeah, so let's do it right now. Actually.
No, I want to do it privately so that you're not putting silly things up on your screen, and it's just, look, I reached across the bow, and that's what I did. So anyway, listen, I won't take up the rest of your time.
You reached across the what?
So I hope you did well tonight. All right.
He reached across the bow. I've never actually heard that saying before.
Reached across the aisle, maybe?
Reach across the bow. Let's see. No, I'm not seeing that as being a phrase that is really common anywhere. So that's kind of like him wrapping. What is it? Wrapping it around his head. Is that one of the sayings that he uses?
Yeah.
That he gets it wrong. I think that's the one.
Public safety announcement, everybody. Cocaine is bad.
Yes. Yeah, I can't get anything right. It's a Chiliism, yeah. Yeah, actually, I did find it funny. Once I actually had not noticed this because I saw most of this before, and it hadn't clicked. But he's going on about, I want to settle right now. And then he finally says, what are your terms? Let's settle right now. Then he was, oh no, let's do it in private.
Well, at least I know what the terms are for me settling. It's apparently $5,000 and a retraction.
Yeah.
Chili, go fuck yourself.
Make sure that that Jim quotes that in his newspaper over on what is that website he has?
Reallycoolsite.org.
Yeah, reallycoolsite.org. Make sure that's like a headline over there.
God bless you, Chili.
You guys take care of yourselves. Bye.
That was the end of it. So we never did really get a settlement because Chili bitched out after he went on there, and yeah. Okay, so it was December, not November. Okay. But yeah, I wouldn't doubt it for a moment that he was. So anyhow, that was from that 2.5 hour live stream that is now a copyright infringement. He himself went on there and was part.
Does that mean he himself is a copyright infringement?
Yeah, I think he needs to sue himself. Yeah, this is terrible. This is, well, terribly dumb is what it is.
Yeah, the next one's Masshole as well.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, see, once again, I'm going at this totally blind because, well, IR journalism, as Dr. Deletus might say. So let's see. Oh, yeah. And again, just the whole thing. DeCastro filmed his own arrest for criminal threats. Yeah, because this is such copyright violation here. Oh my gosh. Oh, it has timestamps. Maybe the other one did too, and I just failed to notice because I'm that smart. Chili cops are here. Oh, this is the oh
Yeah,
this is my favorite chili video of all times.
it's the hammer.
Yes. Okay. We sorry if you've seen this already, but I'm gonna watch this again because I love it so much.
Hey, I'm always happy to watch Chili's version of Hammer Time.
No, these are quote violations, or I'll look it up when we're done. I'll look at the first paragraph
These
of his
are the amended violations of his copyright that he submitted on Monday.
yes, these are done allegedly
You've got
since the original filing, and so he needs to put those in.
2 by Masshole, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by Irish Demon, 2 by Team Skeptic, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by myself, 2 by Oleg Welsh, 1 by Road Pirate Films bonus features, 1 by Dummy Kruger, 1 by Bridge the Divide, 1 by Potentially Criminal, 1 by The Plot Hole, 1 by Rich Grey Hat, 1 by Frauditor Reaper, 2 by Gunner TV, and 1 by Moist Critical.
So this one here, Moist Critical, that's
Yeah. He literally listed the one where Moist Critical reacts to Gunner's second video about chili.
See, this goes to my point that Chili with this idiocy, I didn't know Moist Critical existed. I didn't even know Gunner existed until he went after him. But Moist Critical, it's one thing for him to go after folks that he thinks
12.1 million.
Yeah, that's just dumb, is what that is.
Yeah, because we all know that YouTube might actually listen to a channel that has 12.1 million subs.
Yeah, jeez. But here's my favorite Chili video. And again, I'm kind of blown by it. Blown. Yeah, my mind is blown that this has timestamps in it. He says copyright infringement, and he didn't say starting at timestamp X. Isn't that the way you would file these things?
Normally, yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, not just me. But sorry, guys, who've watched this already, but I love this clip. So here we go.
Rated video, we checked, so there's no protections as far as that goes. I'm obviously going to be adding some commentary, and I'm not going to really narrate too much what happens in this video because Chili's going to tell you in his own words. I'll just, point out what I think is interesting. So this is actually also the Coded Friends app in some way too. We'll listen to his version of events, and you can draw your own conclusions as to what exactly happened here.
So this was in 2015, so over 10 years later. Wow, he's aged. I mean, we've all aged. It's been 10 years, but he's you look at pictures of me from 10 years ago and picture of me today. Actually, my little whatchamacallit, icon on the channel, that's me about 10 years ago. I have not aged anywhere near the amount he's done. My gosh. Yeah, I think you're right, Dan. Cocaine. Don't do it, kids. It's a bad, bad thing. But yeah. So Charlie has a fan page, I just noticed. I'm going to go back and look at the side chat and figure out what that is. But let's look at Chili be stupid.
Sounds lovely.
Today is November 29th, 2015. I'm in Francis Koenig neighborhood because Francis has embezzled, stolen, cheated. I don't know how you want to say it. I mean, I don't know what it is when you write a contract up and then you go to an app
and you spend $19. Let me give you a real quick back look. I've hired Francis to create a prototype for me for the app that I built. And Francis went to a website called Crispy Apps. We found the website he used, and he paid $20, and he gave me templates that he bought off a website for $22,000. So since he stole the money, I can't pay myself on the first, which is the day.
Wait. That's not stealing the money. That's called really good business. If you know you can source what they're prepared to pay you $22,000 for $20, that's a good business.
Especially if it's open source code or something like that. Yeah. I mean, I don't know that it's that much different than his what is that? Endtorturecuffs.com. All things considered.
Oh, that thing's even worse.
Oh yeah. No, you were here the other night looking at that. Oh my God. That is anyhow. So yeah, I kind of
we have discovered so much more about that.
Oh, I will be keeping an eye out for that. Unless you want to spill the beans right here, right now.
I can't because Jim's taken the lead on that one.
Excellent. And I'm sorry, just so I can make sure I remember. What's that website again?
Reallycoolsite.org.
Reallycoolsite.org. Yep. And yeah, there's the sort of news coverage. There's like music he talks about. There's all kinds of things over there. It's kind of a neat site. And yeah, he has aged. And yeah, this is not any, this is not a sponsorship. In fact, Jim might not want me plugging his website for all I know. But
he does.
Okay.
And so my goal today is to go to his neighborhood and expose him and show everybody there that he's a cheat and a fraud. So I created some flyers. There, I'm going to show them to you. They're right there. And I'm going to nail these to the trees around his house. And I'm going to show his neighbors that this guy's a fraud. Eventually, something has to affect this guy.
Wait, that'd be harassment.
Yeah, see, I actually it just dawned on me that I've said before that his his kind of fantasies of persecution and everything else is him projecting onto others. I think right now we just have the origin of they're stalking me. Everyone is stalking me. They are putting up balloons and flyers outside my house, whatever it was that the bid with Pink Tea Party, all that stuff, which I'm still
was hilarious.
Yeah, I've still never seen pictures of that. That's what I'm most surprised about.
It's those little kiddie outdoor table and chairs you can get.
Yeah.
It was literally a table with two of those chairs, some fake like tea party stuff on the table, and a little banner with two balloons.
So that thing actually existed. I just haven't seen the pictures. Okay.
Yeah, it was just the most awesome troll ever.
Okay. I would have thought he would have plastered those everywhere, but I completely missed him.
There's no way if he plastered them everywhere, everyone would just be laughing because it was so pathetically awesome. When something reaches that level of bad, it becomes awesome.
Yeah.
This did.
It was that
this
goofy.
Nailed that level of bad, bang on. And there's no way anyone could be intimidated by it. It was just like, no, this is off. This is just brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
And the only reason they knew where he was is Chili told everybody on his live stream where he fucking was.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so there were pictures. Damn, I just missed them. I would have loved to have seen that. That would have made actually some great. As I said, I've got campaign ads all ready to go for Chilito's campaign for governor or king of the state, whatever it is he's running for. That would have been fantastic to put in one of the campaign ads. Oh, by the way, Kelly, yes, insomnia sucks. I wish I had some helpful things to say, but when I can't sleep, I may be the only person in the world this works on, but I play Scrabble on the iPad. For whatever reason, that turns off my brain to the point where I can go to sleep.
Audiobooks.
Oh, audiobooks might work too, or what is that called? RSM, ASRM. I should do ASRM.
But they have to be truly awful audiobooks. Because if they're good books, unfortunately, you end up, I want to hear how this turns out.
I'll have to do ASMR. There we go, ASMR. I'll do some ASMR streams. I did one where I was kind of mocking the concept. I was driving around looking for driving pigs, and I just did an ASMR segment. Maybe I'll have to do one for real. We'll see if we can help you get to sleep that way, Kelly. But now back to our hero, who is about to prove himself the alpha male and survivor that he truly is.
But before you go there,
yep,
wouldn't this be harassment though? He knows where the guy lives, but he's putting up these posters saying he's looking for him all over the area where he lives.
Yeah, he said, I'm putting them on trees around his house. He just said that. So,
well, he literally goes and knocks on the guy's door in this video.
Oh, all right. I missed that part because like with Welsh News Network, the streams that the Masshole people do, I watch bits and pieces. And I apparently missed the good part. So yeah,
Yeah, neither of us are really known for the brevity of our streams.
Well, again, my problem is I use them as background noise a lot of the times, and if the time of day they tend to stream, it's background noise. When you guys are on, I usually get pulled away for things that, well, not that you don't matter, but yeah.
Of course we don't matter. We're some knobheads on the internet.
All right, let's look at youthful Chili displaying his prowess and his manhood.
He gave me back $7,500 of the money that he stole, and he said that he was then dead broke, right? He was dead broke. But then we found out that he bought his girlfriend a $50,000 engagement ring. He's been ducking my calls. I'm going to ask him when he plans on paying back the money, and I am going to serve him with a lawsuit. I'm putting him on notice right now. Eventually, I'm going to find...
You're muted, you amateur.
Why did you tell her?
2015 is the first time that Jose DeCastro is apparently seen on video that I have found so far, where he is threatening to sue someone and deciding that some sort of completely improper service of flyers in this case counts as service. Really good shit right here. I thought it was weird too. So his story is a little bit confusing. So it sounds like he built an app, but then still needed a prototype for what he built. Is that usually how that works?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
Not a clue.
No, he had an idea for the app, but not the skill to create the app.
See, that's actually, again, I know nothing about computer programming other than what I have some friends who are computer programmers and tree experts and things. And when my mind was, he had, like you just said, Dan, he had an idea for an app, but not the skill. So I went to someone and said, hey, can you bring my idea to some semblance of existence?
This person told him, yeah, it'll cost you $22,000.
Yeah.
He paid him the $22,000. The guy gave him exactly what he was supposed to give him, and Chili got pissed because he found out actually you could get it for $20.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, 2015, isn't that also when like Fiverr and these other sites were kind of catching on, where you could actually get, India and Pakistan to do it for basically these kind of things for literally $5.
Yeah, this is one of the sites that the guy went to.
Yeah. Well, like you said, that's a smart business.
Yeah.
So long as the rights were for the final product were Chilitos, yeah.
Hey, look, I'm tied into a 10-year contract where they pay me such ridiculous amounts of money for doing my job. Actual truth.
Yep.
I would be happy to do my job for about a third of what they're paying me. Suckers signed the contract, though. They ain't getting away with paying me a third of what they're paying me. No.
That's the sort of thing that I will never admit to in public, what you just said there. Well,
it's an ironclad contract. It's signed. They can't do shit.
I'm gonna say that if it's locked in, yeah.
Oh, literally, if they sack me, they have to pay me off for the next 10 years.
Oh, okay, that's the best kind of gig to have.
So I care.
Okay, yeah, let's get to the best part.
See, if you had the app, I don't think you'd need a prototype.
Yeah, right.
Is the
Either
app
way,
sound
neither here nor
recording?
there. Right. I would think that the app comes after the prototype, but he built, and Chili felt ripped off, and he couldn't pay his staff, even though I would think that if you budgeted $22,000 for a prototype, that you would have sort of a plan to pay your staff too, right? Like,
how is the prototype supposed to immediately make profit to pay staff?
That too.
Those,
I don't think it does.
those two things would never be related.
Right.
Your R&D budget and your staff cost, they're not connected.
Right. Unless you're a really crappy businessman. But we can look at actually I was listening to the radio today, and a perfect example from the area where I live is Microsoft. They put billions of dollars into developing this artificial intelligence, and they're not going to see any real payoff on that huge investment for 5, 6, 10, 15 years.
Yeah. Did you hear about the opening stages of that when they were testing it? It is hilarious.
Yeah, that it was racist and foul mouth and all kinds of things.
No, it started off, it was perfectly fine. However, within 24 hours, this thing had become a racist, anti-Semite, and a Nazi.
Yes.
24 hours of being on the internet turned an AI into a Nazi, a literal Nazi that was coming out with comments like, Hitler was right.
Yeah. Skynet is just a few years out, and soon there'll be robots crushing all of our skulls on the ground. They march through the cities.
All hail our robot overlords. They can't screw the planet any more than we did.
Yeah. All right. Let's see whether we can get to the hammer time.
Baked into your development portion of your business.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right. Like, if you're going to spend $22,000 to give Francis to build a prototype, and you would think that you would have money allotted to then pay your staff. It's just, I don't really understand where the deficit is directly Francis's fault, but that's his story anyway.
Yeah.
All right, and now he's in his neighborhood, and he's going to put up
his
flyers.
Yeah, which is really cool to do.
Yeah, look at, he's looking for Francis going. You think you can see on the bottom, I want to serve him with a lawsuit. I think it says, hold on.
Line. There's a
Look at that 5-page flyer. That's not even a flyer, dude. That's a booklet.
I missed that part. It is a booklet.
Yeah, that's this part I saw, and I was shaking my head. I went, wait, you're pinning up pages of stuff. Not only pages of stuff, but text over photos that's very hard to read. This whole thing is just ludicrous.
And that paper's not laminated or anything. God help them if it rains.
Well, it is California during the summertime, so Southern California, so maybe not. But yeah, they're not going to last long on the trees. That's even more ridiculous when it's, Liz has the right of it. 5 pages.
I've never had a 5-page flyer.
Oh man. I would like to think he got a little more sophisticated in the last 5 years, but I think we have seen that.
No. You may like to think that. However, reality says, you're wrong.
Yeah, man. Okay, so yes, flyer. We start out with, again, I'd like to say this is a comedy bit, but again, he has proven us that it's not. I think he's only been on YouTube for a year and a half now.
No, there is stuff from earlier.
Oh, okay. Oh, Liz says 2021.
His whole necessary human. And...
Oh, yes, the coded friends thing.
No, this is the coded friends thing.
Oh, this is okay.
Yeah, the app he's bitching about developing and all the rest of it. That's coded friends.
Coded friends. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see.
Split on the fucking guy. And it's literally, there's like pictures of his family. Oh my god, what a weirdo. Oh my god.
I mean, the point of flyers is that people like look real quick and like see.
I've never seen a 4-page flyer before.
Like you're gonna go up to the fucking telephone pole and be like, huh, this is a real page turner. I want to read all 4 pages of this. Like, no, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. All right, let's put some flowers on trees and talk to neighbors. Here we go.
Jump back.
So this is Francis's neighborhood right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to staple these flyers to these trees right here. And it's right in front of his house. So he's going to...
See, it seems like it should be a comedy bit. I mean, it really does. What continues here seems like it should be a comedy bit. And he just says, I'm going to staple it to the tree. And then this follows.
So glad he showed us.
And when his neighbors come out and they talk to me about why
I didn't
I'm
put these words
attacking flyers to trees, I'm going to tell him, because this guy's a fraud. He stole my money, and he's not giving me my money back. So let's put a fly in the moon.
Yeah.
There has to be another way to use it.
All right, let's rewind that and watch that again. I'm sorry, guys, but oh my God, this is just this, ladies and gentlemen, your alpha male right here, and the most powerful force in the universe, all wrapped into one.
And then still could.
Are we all 4 pages?
And he's not giving me my money back. So let's put a fly in the moon.
He can't even use a hammer.
Is this an act? Is it? Yeah.
There has to be another way to use a hammer and a nail.
This does look like it's again that like Hoffman-esque performance.
Yeah. It's like,
can't be real.
what if a grown man acted like a 9-year-old and then still couldn't pull the shit off and they kept hitting his finger? It's ridiculous. This is what I would do if I wanted people to laugh.
I mean, he did end up with a real arrest and real charges over this. So like, if this is all like an act, he is fucking dedicated.
Hey there.
Man.
I just can't believe he doesn't know how to use a hammer and a nail.
Right.
This so should have been a Benny Hill skit.
Oh, and he dropped the nail. I had not caught that until just now. So he's tap, 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 and then the nail
falls out.
Still not even a dent into the tree. Oh my gosh. Oh.
I need to take a break. I need a staple gun.
This has to be a comedy video.
This can't be real.
He hit it like 3 times, drops the fucking nail, says I need a break.
I need my money back. So let's put up flyer number 1.
Flyer number 1, yeah. We don't get too far.
Flyer number 1 never made it.
No.
Oh, they replayed it. Okay, good. We'll watch it again. Sorry. I love this so much.
Cheese and crackers.
Right? Like, there's no other way, dude. It's a hammer and nail.
I need to take a break. I need a staple gun. So I pop by on the wall. I got a staple gun.
Oh my god.
Fucking flowers to every fucking tree in this guy's
That fucking finger kept getting in the way.
Hold on, you talk over it. All right, so listen, he gets the staple gun. Now he comes back with you.
Oh, yeah. He's intense here.
I need to take a break. I need a staple gun. Okay, so I pop by on the wall. I got a staple gun, and I'm gonna tack these fucking flyers to every fucking tree in this guy's neighborhood. Eventually, how long can you be embarrassed? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you got.
Yes, how long can you be embarrassed? I mean, I wonder if Chilito has asked himself that question on many occasions, given how he reacts to people who criticize him or make fun of him. No incident happened with the hammer. It was a lack of a stapler and hammer skills that made this genius. Yeah, probably. Nah, perhaps his hair really was brown back then. It is like, it is, 10 or so years. And this yeah, and that's
Yeah, but does he have to have the Jedward haircut?
Oh yeah, he looks even more like buckwheat, doesn't he? Or what did you call it? The what haircut?
Jedward.
Jedward.
There's this really, really, truly awful Irish singers, twins, called Jedward.
I'll have to look them up too.
And they are awful. Oh God, are they awful?
I'll really have to look them up.
Like
Jedward.
ear bleeding bad.
Okay.
Like you will want to do things with the hammer to yourself rather than continue listening bad.
All right, let me flag them right now so I remember. Jedward twins. Oh, they actually are on YouTube, aren't they?
Yep. They were found by Britain's Got Talent. It should have been Britain Has No Fucking Talent.
All right, they're all set up now for later.
Oh,
all right,
God.
Let's finish.
I apologize, audience. I truly apologize.
I
may have just committed a crime against humanity.
Which is just amazing to me. I just can't wrap my head around how in the world this guy rips us off this amount of money. I just don't get it. So there we go. We've tagged about 10 different trees in front of his house. Right here in this neighborhood. So eventually, he's going to have to see this, and he's going to have to deal with it. He's going to have to deal with it. I've talked to 2 of his neighbors already, and sooner or later, this guy's going to have to face the music that he stole money from him. That's him right there.
It's him.
Yo! Hey, man, I want to talk to you. He just ran back in his house. What a fucking loser. I'm going to record the conversation. I'm going to go talk to him.
For a huge loser, he seems to live in a really nice neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll see if I can zoom in on the hammer. When we get to the end of this, I'll scroll it back and see if we can look at the hammer, see what it is.
It's a toffee hammer.
Mishandled the money he's trying to collect. Yeah, well, all depends how you define mishandled. Like we were talking about earlier, it just seems to me that his contractor went to the Fiverr type websites when Mr. DeCastro didn't realize he could have done the same.
He just went to his house. I'm going to knock on his door. I'm going to put my phone in my pocket. I don't want to see him recording.
Oh my God.
I'm walking up to his house right now.
He's narrating this like the fucking Blair Witch Project.
Yeah.
Treating it like the Blair Witch Project too.
Okay, all right, guys. I'm walking up to the door. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. Oh my god.
All that could have made this any better
The long
is
shot.
if it had have been Peter Dinklage answering the door,
Ah!
and Chili still had to look up.
Ah! Oh, that would have probably been the case too.
But like a weird, almost like alternate reality version of.
You bet.
In his pocket
Come
now, I
on,
guess.
man. Yeah, dude, do the right thing, dude. Do the right thing. Dude, just talk to me for a second, man. Just open the door, talk to me for a second. Absolutely no reason for you to duck me. You said you'd pay me, just pay me back the money, dude. I gotta pay my staff. Oh. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Dude. He just walked away. You fucking asshole. You fucking wreck.
All right, so he gets arrested at the end of this. Is that what I heard?
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can.
So, fucking asshole. Wouldn't come to the door, flip me off.
Cops are here. Let's see.
Can I ask a question? For what reason? No, I just can you and I just walk away and just talk normally? I don't want to. He saw me in there. Okay, can I get my ID? I don't need to. Well, don't attack me, guys. I'm attack you. No, wait a minute. They're closing in on me. Please don't attack me. I'm non-violent. I'm cool. For what? Put your hand behind your back. You're being detained for a burglary investigation. There's no easier. But why can't I give you my ID and cooperate without being put in handcuffs? Sure.
My God, it's 10 years later. Nothing has changed.
Except for the distinct lack of overturn Terry v. Ohio and Pennsylvania versus Mims and USA versus Rodriguez.
Oh, okay, good point. Yeah.
Just sit around. Just sit around. But why do I gotta keep my hands are shaking?
So everybody heard that, right? What the female cop just said?
Yeah.
At this point, it's a burglary investigation.
Francis, what did you say on the telephone?
Was Francis even really home is my question, or was he just trying to break into his house?
Oh?
Oh.
I'm clearly not the only one who's ever asked that question out loud, because it seems like the police were asking themselves that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing it right now. We're doing it right now. So I would okay. And you put that there, right? And I got my favorite part in my pocket. Can I kill it? Yeah. This way? I want to. I'm not. He just bought it. Yeah, he just bought it. He stole money from me. Stole. I'm going to sue him. I can serve you legal paperwork. But as long as I'm at door, I can't legally serve
He can't legally serve him? Why would we not be able to legally serve him?
He wouldn't be allowed anyway.
What's that? I'm sorry?
Chile wouldn't be allowed to legally serve him. Service cannot be done by someone who's involved in the lawsuit.
Actually, yeah, that's true. But he... I'm not even
And the reason why that exists is so that people can't do this shit that Chile's trying to do right now.
Yeah. Well, so this actually video just shows his filing is incompetent, because if he wanted to prove copyright infringement, he would have put a timestamp on here. And even if you wanted to try to prove that, you got them pausing the video, you got them commenting on the video, and it's also a fraction of what is here.
Oh, but this is also a bigger problem, this one in particular. Chile claims this video was never published.
Yeah, that actually was something else too. That if it was, yeah, I mean,
If it's never been published, he has no copyright. Because he doesn't have it registered individually like a big corporation would. He just relies on the what they call the natural copyright.
Yeah. Once it's put in fixed form, in theory, he owns copyright, but he can't sue for damages like he keeps wanting, or punitive damages, or even damages. Period, because he suffered no damages. So.
And you also, there's a step. Whilst you have what is called a natural copyright, the moment you produce it, you need to have what's called the registered copyright before you can take legal action about it.
Yes.
And it's very clear that has to be done before you instigate legal action.
Yep.
He's not done it. And I know why he's not done it. With the number of videos he's talking about, it would cost him about 60, 70,000 US dollars to register them all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not worth what it would cost him, frankly. So yeah, 2 for 2 here. I'm not seeing what I wouldn't be terribly concerned. And these are all just blanket. Here's an entire live stream, and I'm going to claim it's all copyright infringement. So, actually, why did I close that? Because I'm an idiot. That's why I closed that.
Also, if he's claiming the copyright is through delete laws, then he's got a bigger problem.
That's someone else
doesn't own delete laws.
Right. That's what I was that Condon or somebody that owns that?
Lloyd.
Lloyd, okay. Let's see. The hammer. Somebody wanted to be zooming on the hammers. Let's get hammered with Chilito. If I can find the hammer. Is this the hammer part?
And he's not giving me my money back. So
the dude's whack.
Okay, here we go. Can we get the hammer? Can we get a clear shot of the hammer? Probably if I zoom it up too big, we won't see anything, but I'll try. Not like that, I won't. Control. Oh, it's making everything bigger but the video.
Yeah, it won't.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, Liz. I'd have to do a lot more work than I'm capable of right now.
To be honest, I think that the hammer is just a toffee hammer.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Looking at it, it looked like the part. The back is rounded. There's not a claw on there, so it looks like a tiny little.
Oh, that just means it's what's called a ball peen hammer.
Yeah.
But you can get them in other sizes too. But judging by the size of it in Chili's hand, given that we know how small Chili is, that's one small hammer.
Yeah, it's not one you take out to put nails in a tree.
No.
And I say that as a guy that is the most unhandy person you'll ever meet. Well, with the exception of Mr. DeCastro, I suppose. But yeah, okay. So this is another one that I don't see. I don't see the case. I just do not see the case. I see him more just wanting to silence critics and having a legitimate beef. What's this one?
Oh, is this the third one?
Yep.
Team Skeptic.
This is one where he's in the police station making an ass of himself.
Oh no, sorry, Irish Demon.
Yeah. Yeah, this so he's chatting with this lady initially. Sorry, this one just pisses me off. And this does look to be mostly his video, so maybe there's a point here. There's no sound. That's interesting.
I do believe Irish comes on in a bit.
Say your start.
There you go.
Just say your.
Oh my God, this is the part that just pisses me off. So I'm gonna show this part. And even here, we've got commentary going on. We've got, yeah.
Well, even the comments that Irish is pulling up would count as commentary.
Yeah, Yeah.
Commentary doesn't have to be spoken.
Liz, I don't think this is Henderson.
Yeah, I believe so.
It is Henderson. Okay.
Yeah, Henderson Police Station, I believe.
Yeah. There's a mom in there with a daughter that Chilito first is talking to, and then the mom, I think, seemed, again, I'm guessing she realized that he was going to stick it on the YouTube, and then she was asking.
He literally tells her to Google him, and then is surprised after she has that the response is not good.
Yeah. Okay, so it is Henderson PD. Okay. I'm cocked and useless. I'm chilly-upped and useless, ready to go. Yeah, that's...
Because you came at me aggressively, and I don't appreciate it.
So let's see here.
Right, but the thing is your name goes on the civil rights lawsuit, and if you violate my rights, fuck off. It takes me so much time. I'm so bogged down. I'm literally begging you. To you.
Please don't make me sue you. What in the fucking hell is that? Excuse my language, but that's just stupid to say that.
Respect my rights. Get the woman to calm down. I have a First Amendment right to be pressed in this public building, and I have not disturbed the peace.
Okay, I have to say this. He is not press. Never has he been press.
So I need you to uphold my rights, sir. That's what I need. Please don't walk behind me. I don't want a bunch of cops surrounding me here. No.
I like the person in the background. I don't want a bunch of cops surrounding me. Think out of the police station or whatever it was. Yeah.
That was pretty good. Get the fuck out of here, bruh.
Yeah.
Chitty pause face. Give me a kiss. No kiss.
Behind me. I don't want a bunch of cops surrounding me here. No. See. What was the issue? Listen, what did you swear an oath to uphold the Constitution?
This is also the one where he did that really worthwhile piece of journalism where he recorded in the bathroom.
Oh, is this that one?
Yep.
A little bit was reporting a crime. Okay. See, I didn't really know what they were in there for. Other than, again, I never have understood the people that go up to counters at police stations and loiter around where people they're in there filing reports. They're in there for real business, not this bullshit here.
Then you gentlemen are here to serve me and serve my rights. You came down here aggressively with me. I don't answer questions.
Asshole.
You came down here with me aggressively, and your job is to uphold my rights. I need you to apologize to me.
Always,
say you're sorry, and we can de-escalate. Say you're sorry, and we can de-escalate. She has a right to be in here. Right. And I did not accost her. You can roll the tape back. She literally invited me over to meet her and her daughter. And she talked about flexing her rights. And now you came down here aggro with me, head cock, peacock. They say head cock. I didn't want to be rude. I want to make fun of people. So
it's kind of ironic that look at his face. That's hilarious. That he calls him a head cock when he's a cockhead. You know what I'm saying?
Peacock. They say it.
You pronounce it.
I didn't want to be rude. I want to make fun of people. So he cock. So your job is to uphold my rights right now, and you're failing. Okay. You told me to go outside. Yeah. No, sir. I will not be leaving this building. That is a fact. And if you arrest me, I will frickin' sue you. Because you came at me aggressively, and I don't appreciate it. I'm an alpha male. Don't come at me like that.
I'm alpha fucking males. Alpha males don't run away from fights with Chad Goo. They all...
Yeah, alpha males don't go on about being alpha males. All right, you see that, Dan? Chili's trying to blackmail you for 5K.
Yep, that's the deal. That I pay him 5K and he drops me out of all the lawsuits. Chili, things that will happen before you get your 5K. I will burn it on a live stream. The sun will implode.
Yeah. Yeah. This is just. Let's see. So he films in the bathroom here. Let's see. I know that Glenn Serio did that. I don't know that Chilito
Oh,
actually.
he did, and made some comments about what a nice bathroom it was and how it was far too nice for the police.
God. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, this is going to irritate me too much, but yeah, this is. Again, he doesn't really have a leg to stand on with this because they're commenting on this and they're
This
reviewing.
is where one of his supporters towards the end tells him that there's a bolo out for him, so Chili legs it.
Really? Let's take a look.
Yeah, they actually paid for a super chat to tell him.
Huh?
Like you're not, but you are. It's called RAPS. RAPPS.
Is he talking to
Just made
himself?
me upset when the guy came at me that way, as though he was trying to tell me to leave when I'm doing a constitutional protected activity.
No, you're not, dumbass.
Hey, look, he's still singing Whitney Houston there. See, you're hearing it right now. Just picture it now in his shit. $200 for the battery and the hose. Man,
Let's
that
see.
sucks.
So
I
he's
just got my
outside here.
BMW back from here for a while. I don't know if he gets more triggered again. I only saw like, ooh, he looks really mad there. It's kind of hot. Like, as in sweaty and gross, that kind of hot.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did anybody see this? Does he get triggered again or what? I only just saw this part. Officer Ray Romano there. Oh, look at that. Look at fucking that. That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Hey, Kelly, if you're still here, that might be one of the things that keeps you up at night. I hope it doesn't, but yeah, that's terrible.
Ooh.
It's horrible.
Oh, shit. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. My God. He looks like a slightly balding testicle. Is what it looks like right there. Let me grab a few of these super chats here before we go. Who just became a member? Blurple Dragon became a new member. Thank you so much indeed. Welcome to.
I want to see the.
Let me see here now. All right, let me read out some of these. Tenkai for $5.
I guess we don't get
the. Says I just went into the auto shop to replace.
I guess we don't get the bit where he.
I don't know whether Irish got it or not.
Let's go all the way to the end here, see what we get.
Tube intermittent fasting fame. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just how it is. But whenever he does anything,
yeah, something here.
Organized for this, I just jumped on here. I'll try to be back here later on if I can, and I'll catch you all later. Thank you all so much indeed, and we'll leave you up here with Chili's cranky face while I wait to time up. Have a good one, Sancha.
All right. So we didn't get to see but I think I've heard reference to the situation that you referenced, just to get reference in there a lot. Yeah. I actually hope I never run into a dimwit like this out when I have to be, when I'm at work and I've got to be cordial and polite to people.
Oh, we all know I'd get arrested.
Yeah. All right, so let's see here. Let me close that out. I'm getting too many windows open. What is this one? He has literally just linked to entire live streams.
Yeah.
This is so ridiculously stupid. Oh, and this is the old video of him plugging his useless trifold. Oh my gosh.
Irish Demon again.
Irish Demon one. Where I'm sure if I look at detailed at this like I did the others, it will be just a small portion of the stream that relates to him in any way, shape, or form. and it will be commentary. So Jesus Christ, you know, I keep.
One of the ones he mentioned of Irish Demon is actually the one where Chile names him in a lawsuit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the stream is literally called Chile names me in his lawsuit.
Chili pulled over live whilst for streaming while driving. Again, this is so he's saying his video is there. You know, he used his video there for being sued. Yeah, this is.
Hang on, Chile should be really happy about this one because I was there for this one. Irish sent us all over to Chile's chat to have shamrock races. Chile had over 800 people watching his live at one point.
Oh my God.
600 of which came from Irish.
Oh, wait, somebody said something about blue bacon. What did they say? Let me see if I can scroll back up. Oh, chat is not freezing for once. I can actually see what's going on over there. Remember when I was filming? Yeah, I actually missed that whole thing because he hadn't started trying to silence people yet. Oh, so you're probably actually in my neck of the woods.
No, Blue's up in Washington State.
Yeah, that's actually where I am. I know that.
I always thought you were in California.
Yeah, I think actually when you look at YouTube and such, it's says California time or what have you, but it was Los Angeles time, I think it tells. But no, I'm in Washington State. I'm actually just outside of Seattle.
Yeah, okay, you're not far from him.
All right. So yeah, Glenn Serio waddles around in my general vicinity.
Seriously?
Yeah. I mean, I've never he actually was in a building where I work in, but I wasn't there at the time, so I did not get to meet the man in person. So yeah,
if you ever do the world a favor, punch him in the face. We'll cover the legal fees.
Ah, okay.
You don't need to say a word. You don't need to say hello or anything. Just walk up to him. Pow. Done. Because we'll be streaming it live, so we'll all get to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, spun away. Yep. I lived just below there, actually. Wait a minute. No, that's not. Let me make sure I'm not misremembering this. I've been here for 20-some years, and I'm still confused about the geography. Oh, no, that's down in Pierce County. Okay. All right. No, I'm much further north. I was confusing Spanaway with, oh my gosh, Skyway. Used to live right below Skyway. No more, though. So, yeah, you can't stalk me, Chilito. Actually, I guess I should have kept the illusion that I lived in California. That way I'm harder to find when and if he finally sues me.
I don't know. I live in Wales. Everyone knows that. He's not managed to find me yet.
Yeah.
I want to know what's he going to do.
Of course, I just, doxed Maldonado there.
No, Maldonado doxed themselves because they said they lived about 20 minutes away from Blue.
Oh, yeah. True. Good point. Tom, you have just missed me looking at Chilito's second supplemental complaint. Well, actually, we're watching him trying to put nails in a tree and watching him defaming Dan from Welsh News Network in the funniest kind of way. And now I'm just trying to look at all of these horrible copyright infringing videos that he's linking to in his amended complaint, and I have not found one that doesn't seem like fair use to me yet.
Oh dear God, now I recognize that thing.
Wait, these are like downright reprobates, these folks here. So
yeah, I know.
Copyright infringement.
God, I wouldn't watch them if you fucking paid me.
I know. This is terrible crap is what this is. Oh, look, there he is with his his shortly lived studio that he was in.
Dear God, that's going back a while. That's before Hank and Becca joined the team.
Really? Oh, there
Yeah.
you are. That's back when you were on
That's not
camera.
what law enforcement is. Never happened. You're gonna have someone.
Yeah, back before I got ill.
Yeah. So there he is waving his arms
That's
around.
last year.
Oh, there she is commenting, though.
Yeah.
Wasn't Chile the one that cops should stand back and watch domestic violence, then digitally detain the husband? Yep, that was his idea, and he revisited that the other night. I don't know if it was on your guys' channel I saw this, but he was going on about... Yes, it was. He was talking to that sergeant in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And he brought up the hypothetical of, well, there's a domestic violence dispute, and the wife has clearly been beaten. You ask the guy politely to come with you, and the guy will say, "Oh, okay." He lives in a fantasy world that, it was just so stupid. I could made my teeth hurt. Yes, Tom, the cheat tree nail thing is just hilarious. So it looks to me like you have multiple Chili videos and you are doing commentary. Oh, here's this thing again with the stupid trifold.
Yep.
Yeah. See, he wants to be a public figure, but he doesn't want to be a public figure. Yeah, sorry, too late. I don't know how he could run for office. There's no way he could survive even the beginning of a political campaign.
Nope.
Absolutely not. It's... nope, I have not seen that one. I think I gave you a wrench to beat people with. Put up a link. Maybe we can go look at that. The Coded Friends one. That's a YouTuber, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that it was the Coded Friends channel thing that was still floating around.
He took the name from the app.
Yeah. No, I have not seen that then. I wonder if this is his cringe list. Yeah, see that's why actually the original title for this video, for this stream was, and it's still in here. I don't know what you've probably seen the corrected one, but videos that made Jose Maria DeCastro stamp his little feet with rage. That was the original title of this, because I kind of assumed none of these would really have any validity to the claim of being infringing.
On YouTube, it appears as videos that made Jose Maria DeCastro weep angrily, ?
Yep. I was trying to sort of fit it on one line so it looked neater. I don't know whether I could see it or not, but yes, that was the revised title. And here he is.
Oh dear God, it's the history lesson.
Oh, good God, this is embarrassing. I remember watching this.
Strangely enough, this is what we're putting out later. I'm putting out day by day all the videos he's actually striking us for, so that people can find them easier.
Oh, fabulous. Because this is one of the ones he's deleted, right?
No, this is one of mine.
Oh, one of yours. Oh, okay. No, I mean the original for this. I don't think that's even still around. I'd have to go.
I still have it.
Oh, no, I mean on his channel is what I mean. That it's among the lost works of Chilito, but I could be wrong on that. But
it could well be, but
this is embarrassing.
Yeah, still got it.
World War II, the Allies and the Axis. After that, in 1949, you had the formation of NATO.
Yeah, yeah.
It was supposed to be the history. He was claiming it. He was telling the history of anti-marijuana legislation, and he got it wrong on every single solitary point.
Yep. Yeah, the kind of motivation behind it, the dates he gets wrong. He gets everything wrong.
Yep, people's location in the world he gets wrong.
Yeah.
Also, somehow manages to mix up World War I, World War II, the foundation of NATO, and the foundation of the WHO.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh wow, this is the old days. Look at how many views. 263 views. And another thing that Mr. DeCastro doesn't seem to understand. He's doing this. I mean, the one thing he says that's true is that he helps channels grow by being an asshole and calling attention to him.
Yep. Oh God, yeah, we've been growing at a ridiculous rate ever since he tried to mass strike us.
Yeah.
Best thing he ever did for me.
Yeah. And no one's taking away your money, Chilito. It's your own inability to come up with new material and to attract new viewers and new purchasers of your crap. And yeah, I was about to mention that too, that even in the last couple of years, look at him here.
Oh, thank God, I wasn't sure which one she was talking about then.
In creating a demon out of marijuana, and so he does. And so he does. He creates multiple films. Reefer Matt, you guys looked that up. I believe it's created in 1936 because Harry's going to make his pitch to Congress in 1937.
Wait, he's saying Reefer Madness was made as government propaganda film? Is that his theory? Did I miss that completely?
Yeah, he's partly right.
Partly. But oh my. I mean, yeah, I would bore people.
Hey, according to Chile, 1928 is the Dark Ages, and everything was still written on parchment.
Yeah.
And the candlelight.
So Harry Anslinger clearly sees and learns that the previous president of the United States and now Supreme Court Chief Justice said civil liberties be damned in Olmstead versus United States based on prohibition. Harry Anslinger has a vested interest in creating a demon out of marijuana, and so he does. And so he does. He creates multiple films. For Matt, you guys looked that up. I believe it's created in 1936 because Harry's going to make his pitch to Congress in 1937. So, he's seeing the immense amount of power that the government will give you if you can criminalize a chemical, and he's.
Yeah, and there have been cases where the police have tried to get away with that, and guess what? They've had their arse handed to them every single.
Kerr versus California, 1963. So the ramifications of Kerr versus of the 1961 single convention on narcotic drugs is the Kerr case, and this is where Diana Kerr, I think her name was, she's driving home. The cops say that they're in hot pursuit using exigent circumstances. And so because they say that they're in hot pursuit, then they go to her landlord and get a key to her apartment without a warrant and go into her apartment. And then they find this brick of marijuana on the kitchen table. They arrest the Kerrs. The Kerrs appeal the case. It goes to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court says, no, it's fine. It's perfectly legal. They can do it. They change the rules to knock and announce. So you guys have heard how cops have to knock on the door before they come running in. That's based on Kerr versus California. They just tap, tap, tap on your door. And this Kerr versus California, tap, tap, tap on your door and then come in. They just burst your door down. So they go, tap, 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 police, 4, 3. Boom, door kicks open. That's how it goes.
No, that's not how it goes.
No.
And that's the knock and announce that.
That's not how it goes. And in fact, there has been cases where the police have tried to get away with that. And guess what? They've had their arse handed to them every single fucking time.
Based on Kerr versus California. And really, this is...
So, again, I scroll that back because I was going to say that right there, that's commentary, that's discussion. Isn't that what Chilito is trying to accomplish? Isn't that his goal? Wants to raise awareness? Well, you raise awareness by having conversations. You don't raise awareness by preaching at people.
If I remember rightly in this one, I pull up things like the WHO website, the NATO website, Wikipedia sites, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, somebody is here, and I doubt it's DeCastro. So yeah, let's look at that for a second. But yes, you can now sue me, by the way, Dan.
Oh, damn it. That sounds like a lot of paperwork.
Yeah. Oh, what's this now? Oh, did I pause it by mistake?
In 1961. That's it. Pretty much everything else you just made up or listened to some very dubious facts from a journalist who was fired from his job, or had forced to resign, sorry, we shouldn't say fired, forced to resign from his job for perjury, making facts up, and editing facts to suit what he was trying to say. Oh, wait. This guy isn't someone you've read. He's your fucking idol. This is the guy you aspire to be.
Yeah.
He's literally you.
Oh, there's Charlie.
Yeah, it was really riveting stuff. Chili walked off to answer the door and left Charlie barking.
All right, let's skip ahead a bit here because this is stupid.
You just like picking on him, don't you? Okay, let's go get another tidbit. He'd most likely get arrested and then might lost. You just know he'd do something.
Whether you like it or not. And so in 1970 with the Substance Control Act, which is going to make marijuana a felony, with Terry versus Ohio in 68, and then the Substance Control Act in 1970, you just new punch gives all the power to policing. What did I say earlier? What was Harry Anslinger witnessing? Harry Anslinger was witnessing that it gave police amazing power to criminalize a chemical. And so now that's exactly what's happening here. So,
oh, God's sake, we're back on Harry again. You just like picking on him, don't you? Okay, let's go get another tidbit from Harry.
Okay.
Here we go. An actual interest.
Actually, I'm looking him up too because I'm sitting here thinking, am I misremembering who this guy was? And it looks like I'm not actually. It's Chili's fantasy world coming into play again.
Yep.
Interesting tidbit to Harry. Additionally, Anslinger provided morphine to Senator Joseph McCarthy, who was addicted to both alcohol and morphine. When Anslinger tried to persuade McCarthy to quit morphine, McCarthy reminded him of the potential of a public scandal. Anslinger relented and steadily replied McCarthy with morphine that was paid for by the Bureau of Narcotics and obtained from a local drugstore. This arrangement continued until McCarthy's death in 1957. Yet somehow, Chili managed to leave that bit out of his history lesson. I mean, that's just an awesome tidbit that literally the guy who was pushing to get drugs outlawed was supplying a senator with drugs with government money.
And that never came up in Chilito's conversation. That's actually what I was trying to find out here because...
Yeah, no, he misses it completely. He never mentions it. And you're like, it's manna from heaven for him.
Yeah. Yeah, he focuses on the pot and the... oh, yeah, here's the Reefer Madness thing. I mean, he references it, but... I go back and read it more.
Stop it. Get off your phone and start talking to your audience. Come on.
I'm going to have to go look at Reefer Madness again. Read up more on that to refresh memory. But yeah, again, what I see here is commentary. Yeah, he puts out quote facts. You put out counterfacts. That looks like fair use to me, but I'm not a lawyer, not a judge. And also, Although, yeah, that was a stream focused on his history lesson. So I suppose if you're Chilito and you're not praising him, then that is offensive. And oh, I clicked on it again. My bad. You're just that good, Dan. I need to.
Oh God, no.
And we should be live. Welcome
Oh,
to
Oleg Welsh.
How's everyone?
Yeah. What is Oh, so this is one of his cop watching things, supposedly?
This is the one he has an issue about, and he tried to claim I faked the ticket for, but it's not this event I was talking about.
Ah. Well, yeah, because it looks like an adult male here in the car.
Yeah, this is the Thanksgiving one.
Okay.
Yep, that's right, folks. This is what Chili chose to spend his Thanksgiving doing, harassing the police on the side of the road instead of spending it with friends and family.
Oh. So the one sad thing is I don't know that the man has friends. I mean, that's maybe I'm again telling him short.
Let me mute this just in case the video automatically starts. Audio should be working this time. I did a test stream twice.
All right, let's back up here.
Yeah, just making sure that this cop.
What? Surrender Monkey, you've got to be joking.
What?
Chili thinks he could get franchised by TYT. Shank and Anna would eat him for breakfast.
Oh, that means the Young Turks.
Yeah.
What? No, surrender's
got to be joking.
Yeah.
It's got to be a joke. If it's not, I need to go phone a couple of people to ask them what the fuck are they thinking about.
I haven't watched the Young Turks in a while, I will admit, but oh my. Well, he tried to affiliate. Okay. No, hang on. Not a crime site. Now it's trying to. Yeah, okay. Now I've reread it. Surrender Monkey's got to be yanking our chain. Cannot possibly be true. And yeah, I can't include history because he doesn't know it. He tries to connect the faintest of dots. Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's why I had to go back and look at that because I thought he wasn't covering the most kind of obvious things that I would think you would want to bring up if you're Chilito. Let's see. Goes live on his birthday because nobody likes him. Yeah, that was the one where he was smoking pot on his birthday, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Now he wants to be the leader of the Sovsits. Yeah, that he seems to be gravitating in that direction more so than the Young Turks.
There's more money in the Sovsits for him to grift.
Yeah. So let's see here. Oleg is sitting there. His side chat is commenting on the video too.
I always like to make sure that cops know that we're watching at all times. I don't want him to think that if he gets away with
Okay, see, this right here, if this is what Chilito did, well, again, he copyright strikes people. He doesn't want the debate. That's what I hate about him. But if this is all he did, I'm filming the cops, I don't think the cops will have any problem with that. In fact, I can guarantee they'll have no problem with that. But that's not what he does.
We know they don't have a problem with that because they don't have a problem with the Ironton auditor, Terry.
Yep.
And this is literally what he does, is film the cops from a respectful distance and doesn't interfere.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I'm not gonna make a gaming channel, at least not yet. And I might use Microsoft Movies. I'm using the media player that came with Microsoft. I mean, Windows 10. 11.
All right.
Oh, I should look into that. Can I help you? The cop asks. And he doesn't answer. Why? Well, he doesn't answer questions, I guess. The usual nonsense.
In fairness, Chili never does answer questions. He just talks.
Yeah.
They're not answers to any of the questions that have been put to him. He just talks.
Yeah. See himself as a messiah, Chili does. And Phil, no, I don't think you mentioned that.
I think a lot of the reason why he's putting these copyright strikes in is he is so butthurt over what happened in Vegas. And I know he's pissed at us because we worked with Johnny O and managed to clear up the audio so that we could actually hear what Chili was saying in the police car. And it does not look good for Chili.
Yeah, I cranked up the volume on that, and that's when I got the idea. Who was it? Guy with the glasses. Artie's Legal Fiction or whatever, corporate fiction.
Yeah.
He had the video. I cranked it up with Chilito in the back of this, and that's where I got the idea from. There needs to be a contrast between will the real Chilito please stand up, because he's in the back of that police car going on about how I want to bridge the gap. I want to interview police, and the officer tells him, call the public affairs office. And he explains in great detail things that any real journalist doesn't need explained to him. That sergeant that you had on the footage of that sergeant the other night, again, I still think that guy must, and part of his portfolio must be community outreach or something, the way he was interacting with Chilito. But he also made the comment about, public affairs office can help you out. Here we go.
Oh yeah, that was it. You wanted the clean copy, didn't you?
Yeah, if you have audio enhanced, I'd love to have that if you're willing to share. Just shoot me an email. I think you have my email.
Becca does, but I don't.
Okay.
But it's in the chat, actually. That's a link to just the audio enhanced. There's no Becca, me, or anyone. It's just the audio enhanced.
Perfect.
And that's just the section of him in the police car on the way to the jail.
Great. That's what I want. I'm going to be looking at that. So here we had, and then commentary again. I suppose this one, but still, let me see what this is going on here.
Online.
Showing
that's copyright and plagiarism.
So look it up. But you're welcome. Give me your ticket. I don't have to identify myself.
That's irrelevant. That's completely irrelevant.
This is actually an interesting bit here.
In this whole conversation that he talks to you about.
Yes, unarrest me.
If you're a constitutional scholar, he doesn't care if you're a judge, man.
I don't have to answer any of your questions. You do. But let me show you the law here. It's Tech Lines versus Danforth.
Okay, but you're on the freeway.
This is legal. Look it up.
You're not allowed to be on the freeway.
I am allowed to. This is about obstruction. I put this in my trifold. This is my company right here. This is for me.
That's your company? Wait, hold up. Wait a second. Last time I checked, I'm pretty sure you stole some of those wordings from a online website. I'm pretty sure you don't actually own that legally.
Uh-oh.
Unless last time I checked, did you make that law yourself, Julie? If you did, then you would own that, wouldn't you? But you don't own that. So it's not really your company. You're just stealing someone else's wording and then putting your own words and making this.
Yeah. Again, we got commentary. We got calling into question his statements. And actually, this whole thing just shows him to be an idiot, because I think this Tech Line versus Danforth, or Tech Line, how that's pronounced, I think someone else showed the way he used it is totally irrelevant to travel and everything else that he wants to bring it up to. Well, plus, I'm not even going to try, because I'm just looking this to see, which of these actually is worth a lawsuit, and so far I haven't found one yet. Yeah, on arrest. Only the mighty Chilito knows what that means, and that it's something that can actually happen. And this is Oleg's. I clicked on again because I'm stupid. Let's go back. Oh,
good evening, everybody.
Here's a guy I do not know. I think I've heard reference to him, but I've never actually seen any of his videos or channels.
Who we got today? Oh.
It's a 3-hour stream. And okay, well, let's just pick a random spot. So we got Chilito going on. So let's pick a random spot and see. Oh, so this was his temporary digs that he got kicked out of. And what in the hell is going on here?
Oh, this is the one where he tries to stick things to the wall and it doesn't work too well. I think that...
He was just taping bits of paper to the wall?
Yeah. Very badly.
Yeah. This looks like something I would do. And I suck.
Oh my God. And I mean indentured servants is white European men who are not considered gentlemen. So here's another fun fact for you. When the colonists first came over,
what indentured servants are.
All the people who were on the ship.
What have you done to deserve this? Is that what you said?
No, I was saying that's not what indentured servants.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they are not white European men who are not considered gentlemen.
That's what I was sitting there thinking too. He's making up his own definitions. But we got a panel here, looks like commenting on his nonsense.
Ships, the men were called gentlemen, and that's where they didn't.
Wait, stop. Baker's
No, this is right.
Baker's Rebellion was about pushing Indians out of fucking Virginia.
That was 60 years later.
Well, yeah, it's like 1670. It's like during King Philip's War, which I know he never covers, but one of the most devastating conflicts to New England. There's a reason why New England.
So I guess that's his new timeline there that he's going to teach history with. That's bits of paper taped to the wall. Maybe he's going to do it digitally, hopefully.
Yeah.
But goddamn, he's just making up definitions.
Well, yes, and misspeaking words and turning one word and 2 words into one.
That's a spectacular freeze frame face, though. So
yeah, potentially criminals quite good at it.
Pardon me while I screenshot this. So once again, here's a channel I never would have heard of if he hadn't filed this idiotic lawsuit.
Potentially criminals quite good.
Yeah, I've had people, I've seen references to him, but I've never actually, because it's like I say with TV shows, there's just too much stuff to watch out there. But so they are taking his statements to task. They're not stealing his content. They're correcting his nonsense. So once again, I'm seeing nothing actionable here.
Buildings don't predate 1676 because they were burned to the ground. And here's something, like we're gonna be real for a second, guys. If you want to learn about some like Balkan
whoops.
Time, okay, sure, but yeah, this is.
You mean do that?
It doesn't help. He's very articulate, like he says. He calls it the palpable, and he'll be like, "Well, I just didn't know." And I'm like, "How can you consider yourself a scholar and be such an inarticulate fuck?"
Yeah, that's what potentially criminals going on about is that Chile has this habit of he keeps saying palpable when he actually means papal bull.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And it's like, no, Chile, wrong word.
Okay. Wow. But that was a good summary there of Chilito as a scholar.
An edict from the Pope. Okay,
Yeah,
It's not
I mean,
palpable.
occasionally in constitutional decisions, and you're trying to interpret what the history and the basis of it, you'll
Yes.
cite all kinds of things. You'll
Yeah,
cite
that's it.
English law from all kinds of propositions. So if someone cited something the Pope said, that makes logical sense. Okay.
Yes. The other issue
It may very well be part of the basis of the law in some sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. And there's nothing wrong with somebody points out like our RBG cited the Magna Carta in 2019. There are times where you do want to look back and cite on things. I don't know which case it was, but you can use that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with going back to like if Rome signed a treaty with the people of Dacia, which is, you know, if you guys don't know, the Dacians were in Yugoslavia. Yeah. Like that might be relevant to argue a legal theory.
Yeah.
So to go back in time, okay, sure, but yeah, it doesn't help. He's very articulate, like he says. He calls it the palpable. Like, and he'll be like, well, I just didn't know. And I'm like, how can you consider yourself a scholar and be such an inarticulate fuck?
Okay, it's exactly at 1 hour. I need to make a mental note of that because
you're going to be using that.
That is very much a clippable moment right there. But again, I look at this and I see commentary, I see correction, I see the exact sort of thing that if you are a scholar or interested in spreading knowledge, this is what you would want, yeah?
We just put a camera outside someone's house and then the camera in the front.
Well, he's just literally this week put out shorts that they're all full of sov shit nonsense, but basically hammering the point that words have meaning.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no shit, Chili. We've been telling you this for fucking years.
Yeah, except I watched one of those, and it had that idiot, and there's no other way to describe this man, Paul Unslaved, on it, and he was talking about
God.
traffic and trafficking was, the same thing basically. No, they're not.
And insisting they were solely commercial terms.
Yeah.
No.
But I think he's talking about his utopian hellhole here, isn't he?
You're under arrest when you come out, and if they want to stay in their house for the next year, then okay.
We get to click sanctuary now. That's okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's his digital detainment nonsense.
No, this is worse. This is an idea he had where if you were in your house, rather than the police coming in and getting you, they would just tell you you're under arrest when you come out and leave you there. And if you stayed in there for a year, well, you stayed in there for a year.
The house arrest, basically.
But, yeah, except never considered just how many law enforcement you'd need to make sure that you didn't leave your house.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they can't... Jeez, okay. Again, this should not be something that... Well, because he's not a real scholar. He's not a real anything, really. And yeah, that's another kind of good free frame right there.
I so want Discovery.
Yeah.
The questions I am going to ask this fucknut.
See, that clip we were watching earlier at the end of his video, they're talking about how, I'm looking forward to Discovery. Yeah, I don't think you are, Chilito. I don't think you... I think you'll... Again, I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I think it would look worse for him than
yes, else. A lot worse.
I am actually trying to get to something here. There we go. I want to save that screenshot I did earlier. Oh, I guess I screwed it up. I didn't do it. Oh well.
Chili has missed a whole bit where I announced a few weeks ago that my plan is to dox myself anyway.
Oh.
So, what's he going to reveal about me in Discovery?
Yeah, that you don't live in a cemetery and you don't throw witches off of high towers.
No, Jim lives in the cemetery.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't be seen dead there.
Because you're a vampire.
Yeah. Damn it, my secret's out.
was on a live stream the other day. Oh!
Oh, God.
I have seen this bit, and once again, I'm going, my God, man, you really shouldn't be putting this in lawsuits.
You
This
want to really make the judge watch that. What gets me is he doesn't realize the judge is going to have to watch all of these.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Your Honor, I apologize for using the word fuck so often when talking about chili.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd better memorize that phrase. I think I'm going to need to use it a lot.
Oh my God! Yes, Gray Hat Hacker. Let's watch this. This is what actually made me. I saw, I think about half of this before I ran out of time. This what made me think that, well, no, he probably doesn't have a point, but maybe. But this is also just goddamn hilarious. What this is.
Oh, I see it. Oh, I see. Oh, gotcha.
Oh, and by the way, this is also that clip where just proves that Chilito lies and thinks that people can watch the video. I mean, everything the officer said during that encounter that he pretends in his lawsuit didn't happen. We see it right here.
Yep.
You're
The
gonna
best
take me
bit is, this video was filmed by Chili.
Actually, I'm
It's his own video.
Yep.
I'm at least 10 feet away, officer. I gotta tell you, I'm a constitutional law scholar.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Your name was on the lawsuit. Mind your own fucking business. Mind your own business. I'm a member of the press. Go get your car, do your job, little doggy.
Yeah, that was being respectful. He claimed that with the sergeant the other night that, oh, I'm always respectful to police officers. No, you're not, jackass.
You're gonna detain a girl? 2015, Rodriguez. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me. Don't put your fucking hands on me.
I'm in danger.
Make sure you guys get my people on the phone. Oh, this is so you ended the stop, you dunce cap.
What did you say?
No. Bring your supervisor, please. Bring your supervisor, please.
This is my favorite bit. Isn't this the girl he stopped in the background here?
No.
No.
Not yet.
Okay. Because I swore that I saw her.
Soon.
Okay, because I thought I saw her sticking around to watch what was going on.
No, she drives out of there. She's gone.
Oh.
She just got away. I think she either had a problem with her plates or with her license. She just got off scot-free. She's gone. She ain't hanging around for nothing.
Yeah. This also actually has one of my favorite idiocies of Chilito, that he thinks dunce cap is an insult. I mean, this is like, calling me you fedora. It's stupid. But I shall soon I will someday explain dunce caps to people.
You don't get to put your hands on me. Don't grab me. Don't grab me. Listen, you're not. First get your supervisor out here. You're not just gonna grab me and throw me on the ground. You've already released them. You've already released her. This is 2015, Rodriguez versus United States.
Her being released has nothing to do with Chilito, and he's too dumb to realize that. That's the thing.
I'll walk right in front of your car. Let's go. Sure, come on. No. I'm a constitutional law scholar. You can't take away my phone. I'm now.
You're being detained. Now you're going to put hands on me.
No,
come over here.
Why are you grabbing me?
Come over here.
Sure.
Over here. I don't care about that.
Why are you grabbing me?
Turn around.
I'm not doing anything.
You're being detained.
I'm not doing anything.
Turn around.
Are your cameras on?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, then
Put
don't
your hands
pull me
behind
in.
your back.
No.
You're going in hand.
Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
Can we slow down?
back. Don't leave. I'm putting you in handcuffs. Facing the hood. I'll put it on the policy to put it behind. It has to be behind your back. Right now, you're going to get a ticket. If you do not put your hands behind your back, you'll go to jail.
Quote, right now you're getting a ticket. If you don't put your hands behind your back, you're going to jail. So he dumbed himself into being arrested, basically. Not at all what he likes to describe in his little lawsuit or in his videos afterwards.
No, I don't know if you have to find it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Facing your car. Put your hand behind your back. Do not reach this phone.
Whoops. There we go. That was my YouTube taste that showed up there. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have here?
I don't want to do this one. Today we're going to be talking about how not to respond to criticism. This is, of course...
Yeah. This is... I don't know why this one is even in here. There's this... I've watched this video. There's no question that this would fall squarely under fair use. It's commentary, it's satire, it is, and it's using stuff that DeCastro himself sent out to Gunner here. So he has no leg to stand on with this video. There's not even any point in looking at it because it's just dumb that he's even, and it contradicts him. Yeah, my brain cells are dying just thinking about. Oh, you went backstage? That's why it got quiet. And that's why there's what the hell happened there?
I think I had a connection issue and it just kicked me backstage.
Okay. I did not notice. I noticed that you were not saying anything and you were being quiet. But yeah, you were clicked off and I did. Not me.
That's all right. It's funny.
All right. Well, let me do this again. Oh, wait. I pinned the link if anybody else wants to come up. So, yes, Gunner TV here. This is just dumb that he's even including this. I don't even know what to say other than that. This video I've watched, and this is definitely not infringing. Again, not a lawyer, just a guy that spent a lot of time thinking about these issues and working with these issues. Oh, yes. This is the one where, again, I've watched the most of this, and I would think if anyone had a case, it would be Gunner. But this guy, this is a real YouTuber. Real in the sense that there's money here. He makes money for himself. He makes money for YouTube. 15,000 subscribers.
Just think about this.
Real
he is suing somebody for publishing a reaction video to somebody commentating on Chile.
Yeah.
Talk about second hand.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if somebody was going to be a jackass about this, it would be this guy right here, because he's reacting to Gunner's video about Chilito. Yeah, no, this shouldn't even be on the list. This is just, it's beyond moronic. Yeah, he's a huge YouTuber. Yeah, that's what I've realized. And see, I'd never heard of him until this. Oh, wait, that's not entirely true. I think I accidentally had some other video where he was. Somebody did a commentary video about him, about some squabble he was having with another YouTuber. And he just apparently this moist guy just absolutely savaged the other YouTuber to the point where the guy quit. So this seems like Chilito is trying to punch above his fight above his weight class here. If this guy even wants to really worry about him or take notice of him, I actually would doubt it, frankly. But I, again, could be wrong. But yeah, so these last two here, they're just nonsense. They shouldn't even be on this list.
And then I said Gunner, more like no fun.
And that's Gunner's original video about Chile.
Yeah. Yep. Which, again, this is, I would think you would put it pretty much squarely in the category of fair use, because he explains what sovereign citizens are, if I'm remembering this video correctly.
Yeah, you could also put it in satire, because he literally says it's a comedy take on it.
Yeah. Well, even the setup here at the beginning.
Funner. Sorry, I should have known my audience. I'm sorry. Police audits. What's that? Well, police, and audit, methodical examination and review. If you live in America where we've had issues, it seems like something on paper that pretty much any reasonable person would be okay with. And you're calling that
See, this whole thing, it's like you just said, Dan. This is satire. This is tongue-in-cheek comedic commentary, and Chile is just crying because he ends up looking.
Well, if you go, hang on, what's the timestamp on it? I think it's 18 minutes and.
So toward the
18
end?
minutes, 13 seconds.
All right, let's see what we have there.
And just let it play a bit from there. He will literally say it's a comic version of it.
I mean, just his whole tone, his whole presentation, you get 2 minutes in and it seems pretty clear what's going on.
full state law. But you know what? Chile doesn't do that, which is why he has outstanding warrants for his arrests and has missed court dates for charges he gets in these videos. He doesn't actually want to show up and make a persuasive case for law changes, because this is about the online career and the videos. So don't buy into the theatrics that he plays up in these police interactions, supposedly in the name of justice. Yeah, I bet I shocked you with that outstanding warrant stuff, right? When I was researching for this video, I had no idea just how deep the rabbit hole went and how many people Chile has personally afflicted. And honestly, it's a bit more than I wanted to take on for a comedic commentary video. So shout out to the Welsh News Network with Dan and Becca, who have way more information on knowledge on covering Chile than I do. And we will, I have heard
he
now
literally says
TV
it's a comedic commentary.
Yep. Yeah. Again, we're looking at fair use, 100%.
Yeah,
Not
well,
lawyer,
it puts
but-
it definitely into the satire classification, which is even stronger than fair use.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. No, this,
especially when directed at a public figure.
Yep. Yeah, this is. Yeah, these last three here definitely do not belong. The first entire 3-hour-long live streams do not belong. And
But this one is hilarious. This is Fraudita Reaper. Now that whole video is Frode Reaper complaining about Chile trying to do a mass report against TOS against me.
Okay. Actually, he's done that a couple of times where he's tried to degrade. I'm losing the ability to talk. Brigade people, and I had a beep here. Somebody trying to come up to the panel? No, guess not. That was weird. Okay, surrender monkey. Let's see. Yeah, at least this is the one, I think. Let's see. This is where he does it.
If I did something wrong, this is Jeremy Bottomside. This is my chief deputy. And this is the one who's going to help me get the discipline into this guy who murdered your daughter.
She mentioned a troll channel on my live. I wish she hadn't, but these troll channels are garbage, and YouTube is perpetuating them, allowing them to continue. Which, in my negotiation currently with YouTube, my stipulations for me to stop suing are very clear. Troll channel has to go. If the troll channel doesn't go, I keep suing, and that's what I've told YouTube. So if the troll channel doesn't go, in my case, I'll continue to sue the troll channel and I'll continue to sue YouTube. And that's what I'll do. I told people this is the last person that they do this to, and I meant it. And now we got a troll channel attacking this family who just lost a young child. Everybody, let's report this channel. Do you guys want to do a mass report? Should we do a mass report? Okay, Brent.
I believe that's pretty much directly against TOS 100%. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bannable offense. And Chile, by the way, congratulations for including this one, because you know who else has to review this? YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's in their court case.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, I knew he had done this. It hadn't been clear that it was. Well, no, I've got one that he did on my channel. I was talking about that, but this one is even worse.
See there, DLZ clips. Take a note of that so we can. So, should we do a mass reporting? Should we do a mass reporting? Should I pull up the channel and should we mass report them?
You know where he stops there and talks to DLZ clips?
I'm sorry, what?
You know where he stops there and talks to DLZ clips, telling him to take a note of that for a second?
There would have been something in the side chat, I would assume.
It was his own audience telling him that this breaches terms of service. He banned them.
Oh. Okay, that's genius. Oh my. Okay, I've said jokingly he's his own worst enemy, but I don't know that it's a joke at this point, because somebody said in the side chat too that he produces his own evidence against him in his videos, and he looks like he's.
But you saying about him being his worst enemy, oh, it's so true. At the time he did this, we had 367 subscribers. Thanks to Chile, we now have 3,671.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and oh, look, there's Liz. Hey, Liz.
Hi, guys. How are you?
I am flabbergasted. Amended lawsuit is dumber than I thought. There's less here than I thought. I need to stop giving this guy assuming that he knows what he's doing, because he certainly doesn't seem to. I love it when I get recommended my own videos. Steve Miller is live.
It's great the way it tells us that.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, Liz.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay. I was talking, and if you have things to say, I don't want to interrupt. I don't want to talk over you.
I'll screech over you if I have to.
Okay. Google has waited to Chili's Third Amendment second supplemental lawsuit in Massachusetts. Yeah, I'd imagine they are. Let me just finish out this because this amazes me. I don't remember seeing this, but this is just beyond dumb.
That's harassing this family. Put a 1 in the chat if I should show you guys this channel and we should mass report them for harassment of a family.
What's that? Did I hear you say something, Liz?
No, nope, none of us. I was on mute because I have the dog being a brat over here.
I'm hallucinating. Sorry. Oh, it was Fraud of the Reaper probably talking.
If not, I'll let it go and I'll walk it away. If you guys want to mass report this channel, I'll show the channel and we'll report them for harassing a grieving.
That was a slip there, and we'll harass them.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, he stopped himself before he got the second word out, but yeah. Let's see. It's 2 a.m. and I'm wide awake. Damn you, Chilito. Can I sue him for this, Maldonado? Yes. Yes, you can. Not a lawyer, not legal advice, but I think you probably can. And I'm going to be suing him in the morning because I'm up way too late as well. So is Liz, I think. I think we're all staying up way too late.
It's 2. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's only 2:30. No biggie. Put a 1 in the chat.
Family, if you guys want to do it. Because this kind of crap makes me mad. You know, it's like, you want to attack me because I'm a game changer? Go ahead. But don't attack someone.
Yep, he's the most game changer in the history of game changing. No doubt.
His family. Don't attack someone. All right, let me look them up real fast here.
You use a grieving family?
Just real quick, and we'll take a look. We'll take a look at this channel, and we can mass report it because this is nonsense. This is, I mean, and these people are just such haters. They're just such terrible human beings. They really, really are. Yeah, so let me see if I can find anything here.
This is the guy who was laughing at a victim of sexual. Oh my God, I'm blanking now because it's 2:30 in the morning.
Harassment?
Yes, thank you. Sexual harassment. Just because he happened to be a police officer who was being harassed by his supervisor. This is the guy who wished cancer on people's children. This is the guy, and I can go on and on. No, who's terrible human being? That's who is freeze framed right there on the screen. He has no grounds to throw rocks at people.
I don't mind him calling me a terrible human being. I'm the first to admit I'm an arsehole.
We can be terrible human beings, but we're not the ones putting out the misinformation. We are not leading people to get themselves in trouble.
True.
Yeah. That's...
And we're not conning money out of the poor and the vulnerable.
Correct.
Right. Yeah, that actually, I'm always in two minds about the people that, like, yeah, has he bought followers? Probably. Or subscribers on YouTube, whatever. Again, I don't know that fact, but round numbers do seem very strange. But he's got people that still watch him and still believe what he has to say. They must either be very desperate. Their lives must be so off the rails that they are looking for anything to grab onto, or they're just dumb as posts. I mean, I kind of hope it's the latter. I don't know, but yeah, he's all about exploiting the vulnerable, whether they're dumb or desperate, and that's why I think you need to silence commentary and criticism, because it's like I was saying a little bit earlier, and then I interrupted myself. If you look at him as he's trying to build a cult, that's the kind of the sense I get at the. You've got to form a bubble around your audience. You got to make sure they're not hearing any corrections, or hell, they don't probably hear the corrections anyway. I mean, do you think, Dan, that anybody that watches your channel, do you think they do anything but maybe hate watch Chili, if that?
I don't think there's anyone who watches me that has any sympathy for Chili.
Yeah. And again, I have a tiny audience. I got a dozen people that watch, and I'm pretty sure none of them would be the kind that would buy a trifold, an indestructible trifold. So there's no audience overlap. His notion that people are damaging his ability to make income off his videos is just nonsense. And these things that he's claiming in this new suit underscores that. I mean, I'm kind of speechless at just how dumb this is. Oh, here we are. Where he wants to. So he encouraged people to. They love you, Dan. They really love you.
Yes, my mission is complete.
So yeah, he just full out tries to get his followers to debate you, and that's probably also what boosted your subscriber rate, I would assume.
Yeah, the hilarious bit was he had to report me. He claimed he'd never heard of me, but to report me, he had to unblock me to report me because he'd already blocked me.
Yeah. Actually, I think I've mentioned this somewhere, that he was in a side chat somewhere, and I thought whose stream was that? Must have been Merb. He was making comments in the side chat, and I couldn't see them, so I thought, oh, he's gone back in and deleted his comments after the fact. And I was looking at the video, not logged in, a day or so later, and I could see his comments. That must mean that I'm blocked.
That was the Blue Bacon stream.
That was a Blue Bacon stream. Okay. Oh, yes, that's what that was.
There was a glitch in the Matrix where he could not be seen for a little while there.
Oh, is that what that was?
Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, when it fully uploaded again, then you could find it.
Okay. So all right, maybe I'm not blocked. I'd wear like a badge of honor if I was, but let's see. 98% of probably other YouTube creators making commentary videos. Other half left actual viewers with their own crying towels and troll cups. Well, I can't pronounce it, so I unfortunately keep butchering her name. Yeah. So yeah, let's see here.
Look, and let's go and report this channel for so there's the channel right there. As you can see, it's not even about Opal or Laney. It's about me. And what they want to do is cause me problems and cause me names. And this is the name of the channel, the Welsh News Network. And as you can see, it's just about a way to try to bash me.
Yeah, except if you scroll down, there are other topics, and yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to deny, though, 90% of my topics are Chili.
Yeah, but...
And look at the people on here. I mean, just such lowball, but you have far more supporters. There's far more people who support transparency and justice than are haters. You know.
Now he just rattles on, like fashion.
When he does these things, this is what makes me angry. because it's like, how dare you? You use people's videos, and you don't think they should copyright strike you the same way you're saying to copyright strike somebody else?
Yep.
And then to brigade and everything else? No.
Yep. Yeah, he's a hypocrite. And it's, well, like Kate Peter said on that clip when I was going through her live stream, that he is claiming infringes on his copyright. When did you first start hating the First Amendment, Mr. DeCastro? Why are you so opposed to freedom of speech and the free and open exchange of ideas? Someone who claims to be a scholar and interested in history and interested in just intellectual pursuits in general should not be as opposed to commentary and discussion and disagreement as he is. It's because he can't defend his own ideas.
It's flabbergasting, and I think we're not just appalled by it, because I don't hate him. I don't hate anybody. But him pulling this, it's like, I dislike you, and I hate that you do things that may hurt others.
Yep. Yeah, the people that think behaving like he does is going to get them anywhere productive.
I've always taken the view that if someone wants to use my stuff and do a commentary on it or comment on it or whatever they want to do with it, I'm kind of flattered, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All the material is out there on YouTube, and you picked mine. Cheers.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if somebody were to take what's up on the screen right there, right now, take this stream or whatever, they're going to scrub off the delete laws logo, or they're going to, although there's not even any way you could steal this, because his face is all over it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of no, it's again like his ridiculous threat that anyone who uses a frame of my videos, I'm going to sue, which is when I started making my Chilito campaign posters, because again, I am not a lawyer, but I spent a lot of time with copyright issues, and I'm relatively comfortable with what I'm doing here. And yeah, he isn't listening to anyone talking because he never has a panel. He needs to listen to himself. Although these are his supposedly noise-canceling headphones, aren't they? I never have understood what the hell that was all about. No, he has a microphone there. Okay, so yeah, you're right. He's listening to himself.
But yet he's talking into a cell phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the phone with Lainey Hudson's family.
Oh, is that the jazzercise mic plugged in with his canceling earphones?
Yes.
Yep. Yes. Oh my god. Sorry. I just told my age.
He literally has one earpiece from his jazzercise mic, then has his noise-cancelling headphones over that, and is then speaking on a phone whilst doing a YouTube broadcast.
Oh my gosh.
I suddenly feel that I have a lack of equipment, apparently, that I need to be able to do YouTube broadcasts.
Yes. When you are, when you're back full in the swing of things, you clearly need to step up your equipment. Oh my god. That had not.
I thought it was to keep his brains from leaking out his ears.
Lizard monkey. Surrender monkey may have a point there.
Oh god.
Oh. Yeah, I think Liz was probably more accurate that it would keep the brain in the head, not from leaking out, but just from rolling out of the ears, probably. And it's probably just speculation. I'm not stating that as a fact.
No, it's all speculation.
Well, he did once state on the stream that he threw bits of his brain at a wall.
Really?
What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that one. I want to see that one now.
That's the educational one that I'm commenting on, that he's actually suing us for, that we're putting out as a premiere at hour and a half's time. It's in that one. I can't remember exactly where. I'd give you the timestamp.
Oh, I've got to see that one. You mean I'm gonna have to stay up even later? Great, thanks.
And I apologize for that one because it's just me on the screen, and it's whilst I was taking myself exceptionally seriously and had a huge stick up my ass.
Like that just wasn't yesterday as well?
No, I no longer take myself seriously.
I had to tease you.
Becca and Hank came on and corrupted me.
Oh, I don't think they corrupt you at all.
Hey, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it.
Like brains to a wall?
Yeah.
That'll be one of the more amusing misspeaks. I'm hoping it was a misspeak, but can't really be sure. Okay.
What was it earlier? Something handshakes across the bow or whatever, and it was like no shots across the bow.
He reached across the bow, and he buckled up, or whatever the phrase is. Now I'm doing it. He combined. Yeah, you're right. He combined reaching across the aisle with I fired a shot across the bow. So he reached across the bow.
Words are hard. Okay.
I guess that's when Chilito wants to make friends. He's actually not really trying to make friends because he's reaching across the bow just before the cannon goes off for the shot across the bow, shot across the aisle. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Good night, Ish.
You got to go vote. Yep. So right before we go, I should call you Alsha, huh? Aish, I got it finally. It's Aish. It's Aish. And even if Liz hadn't just said it, I promise I would remember that it's Aish. Trying to remember. Let's see. Trying to get my neighbors to watch Chili so they act like him, so I won't have neighbors anymore. It, by the way, friends, neighbors, countrymen, Romans. I've been going on for 3 hours now, and this has been the longest stream ever for me.
Good for you. Now it's time for sleep.
Well, except I used to mock Dan and the crew for their long streams.
It happens once you start streaming a little bit and all of a sudden you're into something. Yeah, it can go pretty long.
Yeah.
You can still mock us. I think our record was 11 and a half hours.
Oh my gosh. But I'm going to take a cue from Aish here, and we should wrap this up. Actually, Liz, do you have a channel?
I have a Twitch channel. I'll be coming back to that soon.
Okay.
I'm going to take some of this over to Twitch as well as my gaming.
Cool.
Ooh, what game do you play?
I play EVE Online.
God, I haven't played that in years. It's still going?
Oh, God, yes. Come on, come back. Come back. I'll shoot you in the face.
Man, if I didn't already have so little time, I would be tempted. But yeah, I'm going to have to go back to Guild Wars. I made Chilito as Guild Wars character. I think you saw that the other night. I was working on that. I have to go back and play him some more. Everyone's welcome to join me if they feel so inclined. But EVE Online, that's Liz's drug, I guess. Guild Wars.
Yeah.
Guild Wars is certainly mine. YouTube has replaced it somewhat, but still must play.
Mine used to be Battlefield 2.
Oh, I have a. Actually, I think that might be just the game of choice for ex-military, because six of my friends. Battlefield, that's a tank game, right?
No.
I'm sorry, what? No?
No.
Oh, then it's not the game they play. Okay.
First person shooter game.
Yeah. Very good one back in the day.
What is it? World of Tanks. Is that the one you're thinking of?
World of Tanks, that's what I'm thinking of. Yes, you are correct. That's the one that they play. And they also play, two of them play in one of the role-playing games I run. The old style rolling dice and stuff. Well, now we're doing it over Discord. And the first 10 minutes we go sometimes with them talking about World of Tanks and what they're doing there. So yeah.
We're all going to go back and play Pong. I think we're all of that generation.
Yep. Yeah, I think so. Super Mario.
Good old Atari.
Oh, if only we could go back to that age.
To what age?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And the old Atari 800 STs.
Oh my God. All of us kids who grew up on Apple IIs and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I learned to program on. You used to get these magazines every month, and they'd have part of a program in it, and you collect them each month and have to manually type in the program.
Yeah.
To play a game.
And floppy disks and yeah.
Or even before the floppy disks, the old tape drives, where if you used to look at it the wrong way, the game would crash and you'd have to start loading it again. It'd take about an hour and a half for a game to load.
Well, I wasn't going there with that one.
Yeah. Oh wow, I've seen those. I have a friend who was a research scientist during the day of the tape drives and the wire drives, but fortunately I never.
Oh no, not tapes like that. Cassette tapes.
Oh, cassette tapes.
Yeah, games used to come on cassette tapes.
Oh really? I completely missed that too.
And you'd put them in the machine, and it would make all sorts of horrible screeching noises at you whilst it loaded up the game.
Huh.
For about an hour and a half.
Oh wow, I totally missed that bit of technology.
I thought you were talking about the old tape drives.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not that old.
I even saw those.
Steve's age.
What was the survival where we all died of dysentery? Oregon Trail.
Yep. Never. I think that was an American thing because Oregon Trail. When I came back to the States, people were talking about it all the time, but I never did play Oregon Trail. Sounds like it would have been a hoot though.
What was the other one? Oh, there used to be the Dallas game.
The what game?
Dallas. Yes, from the TV show.
Oh, Dallas? Never, that one I also missed. Now, Leisure Suit Larry, there's a game I remember.
Boulder Dash.
Always died in the hot tub whenever I tried playing that, or I got venereal diseases.
I must remember Boulder Dash.
Boulder Dash? I don't think I've played that. Don't remember that. Infocom. Anybody here remember the Infocom games? Zork.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The Last Starfighter.
Oh.
Yep.
It's going on 3 a.m. We need to go to bed. We can't talk this stuff anymore.
Yes. We need to do this some other night, though. But yes, it's been 3 hours. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you, Liz, for coming up to the panel. Dan.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for making this more entertaining for everybody, as always. I really appreciate it. And you said you have a premiere coming later today over on your channel?
Yeah, it's just one of the ones he's mentioned in the lawsuit so that people can find them easier.
Okay.
We're going to premiere it because he's listed, I think, 6 of ours. So we're going to premiere one a day for the next 6 days.
Performing a public service, valuable public service.
Well, that, and we're doubling down on our copyright infringement.
Yes. Well, thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you coming to hang out tonight, and we'll have to do this again some other time.
Good night, everyone. I have to do this. Good night, Surrender Monkey.
Oh, that'll make his day.
Alrighty. See
Poor
everybody
man.
later.